welcome to Monday Night Nitro. Let me give you guys a chance to show up in the room here. Make sure nobody misses out on any of the interesting information. Because guys, I have a feature-packed show today for all of us. Right, let me welcome people to the room. We got Kevin Trappin is in the house. We got Alan Patterson. Oh, I got my own commercials playing. Give me a second here. I can't kind of listen to what I'm saying when it's my own commercial playing, all right? You understand what I'm saying? Okay. We got Vincent the Versa, the NitroGang Queen Melissa. I just saw Austin Tease back where he belongs, the NitroGang live stream, okay, guys? Yeah. We got the Bug 404 now, guys. The Bug 404 is actually kind of a definitive source for vintage HPI Nitro information, and I had to defer to one of his videos. I will hopefully show one of his videos later on, but this particular Nitro, I know it looks like garbage. I know this is a two-piece design, but there's an engine in this HPI, and maybe you guys see it, maybe you don't. But guys, the Bug 404 has this exact engine, brand new. Honestly, that is kind of remarkable. It makes me happy when members of the NitroGang have unique engines. You know what I'm saying? I like it. So we're going to take a look at it. I know this looks like trash. And honestly, I'm going to say right now, this might be the worst Nitro I have ever bought, guys. Literally the worst I've ever bought. Okay? But it's not just about this HPI two-piece design over here. Okay, we're going to take a look in the engine. I'm even going to examine the diff. That's right. We're going to open up the diff in this old HPI Nitro MT. And then we will look at an original ad for it in this year 2000 Radio Control Car Action magazine, guys. There's going to be tons of, awesome RC information. It's going to get crazy. I hope you got something to drink. I got myself, of course, another discounted energy drink, right? Nobody likes these, so I bought a ton of them. Super discounted. And for today's snacking pleasure, we got some cookies. All right? Enjoy a cookie or two. Okay. We got RC Cola is in the house. That's right. We got Albert Jimenez, Eric Spencer. He goes, this channel is awesome. Thank you, man. I try to do my best to put out, entertaining things that we all want to see. And of course, I go on vintage Nitro road trips probably once a week or so. So, I make the investment. But something in this box is very out of time. Now, who knows where this license plate is from, guys? Where's this from? Out of time. Okay? Don't put it on your car. You're gonna get a ticket. The question is, where's this license plate from? Let's see. We got Michael and Zatari in the chat. He just posted a couple pictures in the NitroGang Facebook group. He got himself a massive, giant load collection of nitros and electric for super cheap. He got a good deal. That's what I like. That's right, Tim Raz. This is from Back to the Future. This was the license plate on the DeLorean. Okay? That's right. What about this? The Sports Almanac. Okay, the Sports Almanac, 1950 to the year 2000. Now, if I flip it to the year 2000, am I going to see HPI in there? Well, their answer is no. We're not going to see HPI in there. We're just going to see sports stats. But I want you to know, this Sports Almanac, well, obviously it's a reproduction from Back to the Future, right? Okay, don't let Biff get his hands on it, guys. Don't give this to Biff. Okay, don't do it. He's going to change the future, okay? Biff, if he changes the future, he's going to make Arma more popular than it already is. Now, none of us can actually afford that, okay? That will seriously piss all of us off, guys. All right. Just a little bit kidding around, guys. You understand what I'm saying? Just a little kidding around. Nothing wrong with a little bit of a joking around, right? Okay. Vincent the Versa goes, Biff. Yeah, don't give it to Biff. Don't hang out with him. Don't tell Biff you have a Nitro. Okay? Because he will attempt to try to change the future. Okay? With manure. Okay? With manure. Now, we got Master 1971. Okay. We got Mike Nieves in the house. He goes, yo, how you doing, brother? How you doing? Okay. We got Texas Hill Country Custom Homes and Fabian V. He goes, Hill Valley. This is the NitroGang Valley, bro. NitroGang Valley, okay? All right. Vincent Aversa goes, pop the body off. Okay, so to start the show, that's what I will do. Now, keep in mind, this is a crime scene, okay? This is, I'll tell you the story, okay? So I'm going to remove the body. The body is garbage. It is the worst one I have ever bought. It is trash. I didn't even wash it. Now, normally, what's up, Nitro Davo? How you doing? All right. Now, Nitro Davo. All right. Yes, crime scene investigation. Nitro goes Austin T right here. So the thing is, when I bought this, there's kind of like a long story on how I wound up getting it. Now, let me remove the body here and show you the chassis itself. Now, there's one item of interest here. How you doing, Mark Brennan and Nitro Wolf Plays? How you doing, bro? Okay. Yeah. So, one item of interest. And I mentioned it before. Anybody want to take a guess what it is? You know, I'm trying to show you a very good up-close view on the item of interest here, guys. It is quite interesting. So the air filter is not that interesting. It is garbage. Actually, pretty much everything on this chassis is trash. This is the worst one I have ever bought. But you know what? We will be opening up the motor in a little bit. This is a vintage 15SS. Now, I consulted with the Bug 404. He's in the stream. He has this exact engine brand new, guys. Brand new. If you want to see it unboxed, go to his channel. You'll never see such a beautiful nitro engine in your life for HPI during this time period. Now, what's unique about it? What's unique about it is the fact that it was a ABC style engine. Okay, so during this time period, ABN was mainly the standard, and ABC is what you wanted. You can run many more gallons, and you get a little more power. Okay, now of course this was, you know, like the late 90s, so you're not gonna get like over 1 horsepower. I looked up the ratings, and this 15SS was rated at about 0.75 horsepower, which is pretty bad. It's pretty bad. But considering a stock 15FE was like 0.5 horsepower, and this is the same displacement, it was quite good. Now we will get into opening up the motor in a little bit. What I do want to say this. You know, you're probably looking at it like, and you're like, oh my God, this guy bought another piece of crap. And honestly, yes, I thought that too. But then I tried to create a positive spin on it, okay? Is any nitro really a piece of crap? The answer is usually no. Usually no. But this one, the guy really tried to kill it, okay? So the story, let me tell you the story, right? So I went like this week to go and pick it up. Now, the reality is I was actually trying to pick up a nitro racer, the HPI Nitro Racer. But, you know, I basically showed up and the guy, he sold it, right? So he sold it, whatever. You know, I was already there. I already knew he was going to sell it, but there was a possibility that he wouldn't sell it. So the only nitro he had left was this Nitro MT. And it's very, very bad. Okay, I didn't pay much for it, but it is very, very bad. Now, this might get Operation Fast Track on it. Now, the last car that got Operation Fast Track was an off-the buggy. You guys want to see the off-the buggy again? You know, I actually recorded a video with it. Let me show you the off-the buggy, and then we will unbox what's in here, have some cookies, look at a magazine, you know, determine who won, you know, the world, whatever thing in Sports Almanac here, according to Biff, okay? We'll see how Hill Valley is. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a good freaking time, guys. Now, okay, let's do one of these. I gotta know where to put it, so we're gonna put it here for now. Right, we got Off the Chicks in the house, and we got ACD. He goes, happy Monday night, Nitro. Thank you, my dude. We got Felix Culpa. He goes, nitro side is a crime. You know what? I like that statement. This was a legitimate murder scene. Okay, now there's a whole story. Wait till I tell you the story, because you know, a lot of the stuff I buy, obviously, I like the stories that go along with them. This is no different than like collecting vintage cars to people. There's like stories of the cars. There's like VIN numbers they match them to. You know, what line it came off the production line. Stuff like that. It's a little bit interesting, actually. We got Kevin Trappin is back in the stream. He's been missing for a while, guys. And actually, few people have been asking where Kevin Trappin is. You know, like the other day, I called up Kevin Trappin with my flip phone. He didn't answer. Man, Kevin Trappin did not answer. Now, maybe his vintage phone's battery was dead, but mine will never die. Okay? Anyway, let me show you the last Operation Fast Track so you guys understand. When the NitroGang goes into Operation Fast Track mode, I don't do anything other than repair RCs, okay? That's basically how it goes. Let me show it to you. Hold on. This right here is an Offna buggy, you know, a special for Offna chicks. All right. Now, I just recorded a video with this, and honestly, I gotta tell you, I like buggies now. Okay. Now, don't quote me on that. I usually still hate the center diff. The center diff still pisses me off. But this Offna, and you know, someone did tell me which model number this is. Turns out this is the Offna Ultra GT LX. In terms of where it is, like in the hierarchy, it doesn't really matter. They're basically all very, very similar. Okay? And it's back, my dude. So the video on this will be out soon. That's right. It's quite sickening. So we got an axial 8-port in here. Axial 8-port. I'm going to put this away now. So Operation Fast Track, I want you to understand. I don't just make up fake names to get, like, you know, whatever, like, interesting clicks. Oh, Kevin Trappin, he goes, Merry Christmas, NitroGang family, with a nice donation. Thank you, Kevin Trappin, bro. Okay. Awesome, awesome. Makes me happy, makes me happy. Actually makes me a little bit less upset about how much I spent on this piece of crap over here, because it's basically a murder scene. But we're going to open it up. And I want you guys to understand that it is, you know, this might be a project that might be a little overwhelming. Probably not to me, but you know, in terms of like video process, it's a little bit overwhelming. Let me welcome some other people that just came into the stream. We got Nitro Wolf Plays. He's telling me to get a Hyper 7. You know what? I will look for one, bro. I will look for one. You know what? I'm kind of coming around to buggies, bro. A little bit. And we got Mad Rich in the here. He goes, the center differentials is why I like buggies. You know what? If you have a good center diff and it runs okay, then yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. But like, I don't know what the chance of me constantly running into bad center diffs is, but it's basically been 100% of the time. It's been 100% of the time, guys. Like, but so far, that buggy actually did not piss me off. I could not believe it, okay? I could not believe it. We got Two-Stroke Joker with a thumbs up. We got Eric Spencer here with a question. He goes, what's Offna stand for? I don't think anybody knows. What does Offna stand for? Offna chicks, do you know? What does Offna stand for? I don't know. Mike Neves here with a $5 donation. Goes, bro, when can I bring your Christmas gift? Okay, man, you can bring it anytime. I'll be here till at least like another 2 hours. Bro, call me up. You know, we'll make it happen. But I'm serious. I'll be here for like another 2 hours. Okay. And Max Grid is in the house. He goes, what's up, gang? All right. Richard Cliff Racing. He goes, never had a bad center diff in 30 years. Man, you are one lucky dude, man. You're a lucky dude. I'll be honest with you, you know, I usually like to say things as they truly are. And if something is bad, I'll say it's bad. And let me give you guys a little update on the new Savage issue. Now, as you might know, there have been a couple videos of the new Savage, right? And so far, no one's heard the 2-speed shift, have you? Nobody has heard it. Now, I recently released a video, you know, with the final break-in. Let me give you guys a little story on the new Savage because people want to know about the new Savage, all right? Eric Spencer goes, 2 hours, question mark. Well, 2 hours, 20 minutes, what the hell's the difference? You gotta wake up tomorrow morning anyway, and then you gotta go to work. So let's all pass the time and enjoy some Nitro company, okay? I understand. Traxxas TRX4 with an awesome sticker donation. Thank you, brother. Some kind of dancing penguin with buildings. I like it. Thank you, Traxxas TRX4. Thank you, bro. Okay, so 2 hours, 3 hours, 1 hour, what the hell's the difference? All that matters is in about 2 to 3 hours from now, I'll be hungry. I'll have to eat some sort of Taco Bell. And then I will know whether this engine is repairable. Because, guys, we will be removing the coolant head. You know, I'm just wasting a little bit of time now to make sure people come into the stream. I appreciate all of your time here. But as you understand, you know, time zones, different time zones. So I like to start at about like a half hour into it. So for now, this is just like the setup. You know, like when you're watching wrestling and Scott Steiner comes out and he got the freaks and he got the geeks. I'm kidding. That's the freaks and peaks. And I want you to know, the next coming video, there's going to be a nice little NitroGang freak with me. Okay? Okay? Just wait for it. Just wait for it. All right? Now, all right. Jimmy GR. How you doing, Mark Brennan? Okay. So, let's see what we're gonna do. I'm just getting started here. Okay, I'm gonna have a little drink first, guys, and then we're going to, you know, disassemble the engine. But the question still stands. Somebody asked, what does OFNA stand for? I don't think I saw a response. Does anybody know what OFNA stands for? I'm not sure. But anyways, Mark Brennan, there's gonna be one certified freak with me. Certified, okay? You're gonna understand. When you see it, you're gonna know. All right, freaks and peaks. Okay, now the peaks, sometimes you can't really show them off that much here because, you know, this is like a 99.9% male channel. Okay, that would be a little bit on the weird side, so we're not gonna show off the peaks. But the freaks, they're welcome anytime. All right. So, oh yeah, we were talking about the Savage shifting problem, right? This is something everybody wants to know. I want you guys to understand. I will tell you the good and the bad. And I've recently learned something bad about the brand new Savage. Joseph Watkins goes jabroni. Okay, so what did I learn about the Savage? Now, Manuel Maldonado here also got himself a Savage, and he actually pointed it out to me. I had an inkling, I had a suspicion that there was a problem. So if you guys watched my last video where I was doing the final break-in on the Savage, someone said, well, it's not hitting second gear. And I'm thinking to myself, well, it looked pretty fast. I mean, that could not have been first gear. So it seems that all of the Savages, as far as I know, are stuck in second gear, guys. So if you're going to pick up the brand new Savage, be aware that you will be running rich and loud in second gear only. Okay, because it looks like everyone's doing the break-in on second gear. It's actually quite sickening, okay? But the fact is, it looks like only Traxxas knows how to build a proper two-speed. I don't know what else to say it. Oh, we got NitroGang member Benjamin Martinez in the stream with a $10 donation. Thank you, brother. This is to you, okay? My highly discounted energy drink that nobody wanted. But I bought it, okay? Let me open the window, a little hot in here. Okay. So back to the problem with the Savage. If you guys are gonna get the Savage, be aware, be highly aware that most likely you will be breaking it in second gear. You know, honestly, I was wondering, like, why is it that fast, like in second gear? I wasn't even at full throttle in my video. It seems like Kyosho and HPI have forgot how to make a proper two-speed because they keep cutting entire product lines. You know, it just honestly looks like that. You know, I don't want to have to be the bearer of bad news, but that's what it is. Now, in my next Savage video for Savage December, okay, I will be investigating that issue and actually trying to adjust the shift point on the Savage. Okay, let's see what people are saying over here. Yeah. RC Cola also confirms with the USA 1 shifting issues. Yes, bro. Major bad issues with the USA 1. It seems that, you know, so many Traxxas haters. Like today I joined a new group, right? HPI Savage Enthusiast or something. I don't know. I got invited. I joined. Okay, I like the Savage. I joined. HPI Savage Enthusiast. I joined. And some guy responds to me, hey, Hybrid, I thought you were a Traxxas only fanboy. You don't even have Savages. Dude, I have like 4 Savages, you know, before I got the new one. Like, give me a break. Like, I'm not a brand loyalist. This is what I am. I like when the 2-speed engages without you messing with it, okay? And so far, HPI and Kyosho cannot get it right. So the proof is in the shift, okay? You know how sometimes they say the proof is in the pudding? The proof is in the shift. If they don't shift, okay? If they don't shift, do not commit. You understand what I'm saying? But you can't kill a savage, and it's a problem that it's fixable. But guys, even for me, I honestly, without really thinking about it after doing like the editing process, even me thought that, wow, this is going to be super fast in second gear. I can't wait till I hit the 2-speed. It turns out it was in the second gear the whole time. Quite sickening, actually. Quite sickening. Okay. Yes, Nitro Freak, they need to get it right, he says. Yes, anyways. I'm not a brand loyalist. I like stuff that works. It doesn't really matter. I'm honestly a little bit angry over the fact that this guy didn't know that I have like a ton of savages. Like half my videos on YouTube are savages. Like, you know. Either way, let's continue. He don't matter. Only Nitro lives matter. So, I'm going to give you guys an option now. The option is open up this vintage Megatech box. Now, what you're about to see here, I honestly don't 100% remember what's inside, but I do know that if this was something modern, then Traxxas would sue them. Now, that's a hint to what's in this box. Oh, what is that? A factory sealed logo? I mean, I don't know how it's factory sealed, but there's like a bunch of factory sealed logos over here, guys. So I paid a pretty penny for this. And I don't even like the expression pretty penny because it's a dumbass statement. You know, if you're going to talk about how much you paid, you tell people how much you freaking paid, bro. Now, honestly, I bought this like a while ago. I don't even remember, but it's probably about $100-something for what's in this box. Okay, so you guys want to open it up or take a closer look at this HPI? Now, the story with this is quite interesting. Now, you know, when I was editing the video, I had to trim out a lot of parts because a lot of it was like the guy's car. And basically, you know, I don't know how he's going to react to that and stuff like that. But let's see what we got over here. Let me welcome Old and Slow to the show. All right. Yes, RC Show Off, bro. RC Show Off goes. I just did a Savage XL video a couple days ago. I gotta go to your channel and watch it, man, because, man, you're you know, honestly, you have some very good work on nitros. Like your restorations have been very nice. You know, mine, I'll be like one of those people that'll tell you I do a good enough job to not spend too much money and buy more nitros. You know, I'm not trying to do the most pristine work possible. I do it so it's mechanically good. You know, I really don't paint bodies. I don't care much about that. But man, RC Show Off, you have some top-notch work, man. It's honestly admirable. So let me shut up now. We are going to open this up, guys. I honestly do not remember what it is, but I want you to know that where's my cutting device? Where is it? Where's the cutting device, everybody? Oh, hold on, I have it right here. Okay, I want you to know that if this was produced today, Traxxas would try to sue them real bad. Real bad, okay? Okay. Oh, I'm gonna hit the like button on my own video. I never do that. Like my own video. Like, don't like. I'm not here for likes, guys. I'm here to make Nitro great again with all of us, alright? But of course, a like would be great also. I honestly don't know what the difference is, but it's fine. Okay. So, I'm going to open this up now. You guys ready for this? I got myself a nice little cutting device. I'm going to move this up a little closer and give us some better lighting. Okay? Because this is one of those things where you only have one time to really open it. And I saved this for a video where there was a lot of people in it. And so far, we're almost at 100 viewers. You know, we have some valuable members in the stream here. And it's time to open it up, my dudes. What do you think about that? Okay, let me get this a little closer. Yes, Max Grit, he goes, watch that thumb. Actually, the other day when I went to pick up this HPI Nitro MT, I was in a checkout, right, with NitroGang Queen Melissa. I was there with her, right? And, you know, I was getting a sandwich. And I was paying for the sandwich. And then like I went to pay for it, and you know, the cashier, well, right now it's not too bad, but basically that cashier almost freaked out on my thumb, like right here, because I, you know, beat up my T-Max the other day, and basically I was bleeding here, don't have the show. You guys might have missed it. So I was bleeding during half the show actually. So what are you gonna do? All right, it's time to open this up, guys. I have a premium cutting device, premium high level cutting device. Okay. All right, let's get the lights on here. Okay. What's up, Ezra Dalton? How you doing? Okay, I'm gonna give you guys a good view of what is going on. Now, you keep telling me if the stream is good quality, stuff like that, all right? Okay. Oh, we gotta get a little closer to this. All right. So this is, I honestly don't remember, but you're going to witness something that I would say almost nobody knows exists. This is a Megatech box. Oh, I feel a little bit bad by doing this, guys. I feel a little bad. This is a factory, you know, seal. Look at this. Factory Megatech seal right here. I feel a little bad. Oh man. Oh, it's hurting me on the inside doing this. It's hurting me. Okay. Two-stroke Joker goes do it on 3-speed, baby. Okay, so we got one seal open. Now, I noticed there's like a bunch of these seals all over. How did this seller get a couple of these seals, guys? I just don't know. These seals are not like just available. They're like factory seals, you know? All right, let's do this. Oh man, I gotta not cut my own self, actually. I did that last time. It was pretty bad. All right, okay. I'm going to do, what's up, Jersey Jason Gas RC, bro? How you doing, man? I'm glad you're here. Okay, final seal, guys. Final seal. Okay. This is going to be actually very interesting. I don't 100% remember what's in here. You guys ready? Did I cut this open all the way? Okay, no, there's still some kind of tape over here. Man, this guy was a freaking tape murderer. Oh, shit, almost slipped. Okay. You guys ready? It's going down. All right. Whoa, hold on. Oh my goodness, hold on. I gotta move this up, guys. Oh man, hold on. I gotta show you right here. Guys, this is actually a little more interesting than I thought. Now, it looks like, I'm gonna open this. Guys, this is something that I guarantee you nobody knew existed. Wait for it. I honestly forgot what was in here. Okay, so I took everything out of the box, right? So now I'm going to slowly just disassemble what we got here. We're going to go over it one by one. What's this? Something fell. Okay. Wow. Guys, this is the Megatech Rapid Fire. You ever heard of something like this? Quite sickening. We got a question here from Mark Brennan. He goes, electric start? Yes, man. Yes, man. So Megatech, years ago, made significantly awesome products. In fact, I love Megatech, you know, and I have a couple Megatech engines, and I will be testing the system out. Now, Megatech Rapid Fire 2. There's a whole history with this. It says, Fitz Dynamite, HPI, Leo Megatech, Ofna OS, Prafa, Tamiya, and Thunder Tiger engines, equipped with recoil starters. So this is super rare. Now I'm reading over here. It says, can be installed easily in 30 minutes without permanent modification. Guys, imagine if you did something like this today and you designed an electric start system that looked very similar to Traxxas. They would close your ass. They would sue you. You would be done. But you know what? In the early 2000s, hold on, we didn't even get to this stuff over here. This is gonna be sickening. There were so many Traxxas clones. In fact, like, remember the brand SmartTech? SmartTech had like T-Max clones. There was also a brand called Magic Wheel. I've been hunting for them for a very long time, called Magic Wheel. Yes, it was like a T-Max clone. And in fact, like, I was on Banggood the other day, And there's a modern original Emax clone with a 2-speed. You know, I thought about getting it, but I don't know. I don't know. Rob Brain, how you doing, my brother? He goes, your energy is always fire. You know what? I was actually a little bit upset before the stream. You know, like I tried to go to the gym before, but there's like an event at the gym. I couldn't go work out. So I came home. I was a little upset. I was like, man, I got to open up something that makes me a little happy as well. And I was digging around the NitroGang, you know, storage facilities, you know, multiple bedrooms, that is, you know, basement. And I came across something like this that I bought a long, long time ago. So let me show you the rest of what this is, because this is actually quite interesting. I'm going to open it up and then we will look close up. There's instruction manual here. Neo 16. So we got ourselves a lot of engines, guys. I actually have 2 of these. The Bug 404, I think he has one of these also. I don't know. He's a little bit beyond me in the engine collection field. I will confirm that. Okay. So Benjamin Martinez goes, let's see it. Okay. Let me open up what this is, and I will show you right now. So I'm going to take the recording device and show you exactly what we got going on here, guys. Now, you tell me as long as the quality is okay, we're good. So check this out. This is what we got over here. Megatech Rapid Fire. Now, on the top, it says, now it's even easier to add... Did they misspell easier? Guys, do you see that word? E-A-Z-er. They misspelled easier. Wow, that is sickening. Max Grit, thank you for telling me that's good quality. Guys, they misspelled easier. I think this is already actually quite sickening. Electric starting to your gas car. They also call them gas cars. Why don't they just call them nitro? Quite sickening. They misspell easier. Well, that's going to be interesting. So here we go. The Rapid Fire 2 is a custom fit attachment to your recoil start RC engine. So yeah, basically like the Traxxas Easy Start, you know. We have a Tamiya connector. Manuel Maldonado goes, that is Scott Steiner spelling. Man, that is quite funny. E-A-S-Y-E-R. Easier. Yep, that's quite Scott Steinerish spelling right there. Now let's see what we got in the back. So here's like just the installation stuff. So using the Rapid Fire 2, you know, maybe we'll try it out. I don't know. Okay, so we're going to put this away for now. Because as you guys can see, we got something that's a little bit extra. This is not just the Megatech Easy Start system. We also have a freaking engine in this bag. Okay, yeah, that's right. We got ourselves an actual engine in this bag. Because, you know, when I make deals go down... Oh, hold on. I forgot. It's actually installed already. This is... Oh, my God. Guys, this is probably something... There's nothing... Oh, hold on. We got a glow plug. Wow. Guys, this is RC legendary status over here. This is a Megatech Platinum Iridium Off-Road Q-Series glow plug. Now, Q-Series, do you guys know what that was? It's a special reference to somebody in the Megatech world. What does Q-Series stand for? So it says special hot, whatever, 5 to 40% nitromethane engines. What is Q stand for? So Megatech had a special line of Q products. It was Chris Cianelli, my dudes. Chris Cianelli. That's right. Maybe one day I'll be the NitroGang Chris Cianelli. Okay. So, guys, check this out. This is Megatech's rendition of the Easy Start. I mean, it looks just like the Easy Start on a brand new, okay, brand new Neo engine. You see on the bottom over there? Well, can't tell you because the way the light is, all right? Megatech Neo. This is like a Neo 16. It's brand new, guys. Look at that. Brand new. Never any fuel in this. You know, with what they call a short shaft. I think these are called like SG shafts. So, yeah, Ezra Dalton, thank you for telling people to give me a like. I appreciate it, bro. So, we got ourselves something that looks like a Traxxas Easy Start. So, let me see. The back here is a metal. Okay, man, I gotta say, this system is actually kind of heavy duty. As I'm looking it over, yeah, this entire metal part over here in the back, this is quite sickening. This is brand new. Yes, man, brand new Megatech engine. Look at that. Look inside. There's never been a glow plug in this motor. Yes, it is actually very nice. I gotta say, this is a very heavy-duty system. It has a good amount of weight to it. Now, also, this carb. 2 needle carb, guys. This was back when HPI was making the 15FE. And this is a 2 needle carb with ABC materials inside. Yes, the Bug 404 says I think I have one. You probably do, but the Bug 404, have you ever seen a Megatech rapid fire system? You tell us, bro. You tell us. You know, I don't claim to have the coolest stuff. I just claim to have some cool stuff. And having some cool stuff is actually just okay in my life. All right? I never said I'm the best or the fastest or the strongest or have the biggest freaks. But one of the freaks, you guys are going to meet soon. They're going to be, you know, she's going to be a little sickening, actually. All right. So this is this portion. We got a metal, you know, it looks like, yeah, it's protected pretty seriously here in the back. I can tell the way it's attached. Oh, man, sorry for that right here. The way it's attached to the motor, by the way, let me just once again clarify what this fits. So it says it fits dynamite. So back then, dynamite had like a bunch of small block engine, guys. It was actually a thing. Small block engines were very popular. So dynamite, it fits HPI. Guys, I'm thinking if we can get this 15SS repaired, this could legit be a reality. What do you think about that, guys? You know, this will be a Megatech HPI murder solved clone right here. So the 15SS, we're going to open it up in a little bit. What's up, T-Lows? He goes, what's up, NitroGang? Bro, I just opened up something that I guarantee almost nobody has ever seen. This is Megatech's copy of, well, I don't want to say copy. I would say their own design of an easy start system on a brand new Neo motor. Now, this motor, do you guys want to take a guess how much power it has? We'll take a look because, you know, they used to always put specs on boxes years ago. So let me show you guys right here. So this is the box. We got ourselves true ABC construction, 0.74 horsepower. Guys, that is, you know, it's honestly not bad. The reality is the OS 15s back then, I think, had like 0.64. If anybody knows for a fact, you correct me, please. I don't mind. I'm looking at the comments right now, actually, in the back of the computer right there. You guys see that? I have comments over there in the back. And, you know, if we have to take a look at the Sports Almanac to see some facts about who won, you know, the World Series, whether it was the Cubbies or some other, you know, team, we'll make that happen, guys. We'll make it happen. So, how many CCs we got? Oh, man, I just saw another little cool typo. Mark Brennan made a good observation. I so far found 2 typos in here. Mark Brennan, check this out. He just pointed this out in the stream. Thank you, Mark Brennan, bro. Always glad to have you here. We got Mighty Mike in the house also, bro. He goes 15.99 cc. That would make this 16 cc. I mean, they have so many typos here that it's actually quite sickening. They also have a typo right here. Check this out. Now it's even easier to add instant push button electric starting to your... Man, I could probably proofread this, and I'll come up with a bunch of funny little comments to say. So rapid fire 2 gearbox. It goes to a fuse over here, and you have an onboard battery. So guys, this system might actually be more trick than the Traxxas Easy Start system. So I'm thinking when I rebuild this, I will be equipping it on this HPI right here. What do you guys think about that? We will be putting it on something. We're going to test it. So let me open up the rest of the system because we have another part here. This might actually be a lot more interesting than the Traxxas Easy Start system, I'm thinking. Only because we have onboard batteries, guys. You know, like how we have the Ross starting system? Oh, man, this is brand new. Wow, this bag. It even... Oh, man, there's a fuse in here. Wow, you guys see that? There's a freaking fuse in here. This is freaking This is freaking amazing. Guys, I didn't open this before. That's why I'm a little bit amazed right now. Holy moly. This is a brand new container. I don't know. Should we open it right now? What do you guys think? Look at this. We have an onboard electric starting system. Oh my god, I am blown away right now, actually. So let's take a look at it in a little more detail. Guys, it's overboard, bro. I know Mark Brennan goes, it's overboard. We got fuses. We got onboard electric push button start. You guys see the diagram right here? It says rapid fire 2 push button ignition control box. Oh my goodness. Now, the low C ROSS system, you know, the ROS system, remote operating start system is what it's called. Completely, I guess you would say similar. Oh my goodness, this is quite sickening. Should we open this? Look at that. Okay, I'm going to try. Let me see, guys. Let me put you back over here for a second. I gotta do a little bit of adjustments over here, guys. I think everyone, including me, is surprised. I didn't open this before this video. You saw, like, it was factory sealed with 3 stickers. All right, I saved it for this video. Freaking paid like over $100 for it a while ago. You know, due to current inflation rates, that's probably like $150. You know, kidding around. We have the sickening original, you know, little, I guess, how it was shipped. There was probably supposed to be like a plastic container here, you know, holding it like this, or maybe some kind of pouch that it was in. What's up, Joseph Hansen? Joseph Hansen, we got ourselves an early rendition of a Traxxas Easy Start clone on a Megatech with a ton of typos, with what looks like a freaking famous Chris Chanelli Q16 Iridium Platinum glow plug. Okay, platinum. You understand? 15.9 cc it said over here. People pointed it out. It's quite sickening. The typos here, I don't know who proofread this. Like, clearly, it was some kind of non-RC guy. You know? They would know that 15.9 cc for what really is a 0.15 engine. You know, so let me give you some perspective. 15.9 cc is more than triple the size of the Savage motor. Okay? More than triple. This is not more than triple the size of a Savage motor, guys. Brand new 20-year-old Megatech. You know, beyond sickening with the Easy Start system. So, Joseph Hansen goes, it came with a remote start. So, I'm glad you asked that. So, we have what looks like the remote onboard starting system. So these had... Okay, so the question is, should we open it and take a close look? Should we open it up, guys? I don't know. We got a lot of people here. I'm honestly surprised. It looks like people want to care about Nitro, all right? A little bit surprising, you know? People usually like to launch their armas off of, you know, skate parks. Anyways, it's not about that. We have onboard electric start. Who wants me to open this? This is factory sealed over 20 years ago. Now, it doesn't look to be remote controlled because I don't see a receiver wire here. All I see are battery connectors and terminals to the electric start system. So we have 2 terminals, right, from the Easy Start motor, well, electric start system. So we have a Tamiya connector for your 7.2 volt pack, all right? So the thing is, according to what Megatech says, guys, this is compatible with any HPI or small block engine. So I will stick this on some Nitro, like it's gonna happen. Not today, because this HPI Nitro MT is dead. We still have to open up the cooling head, okay? And we're gonna take a look inside, see what the story is. Okay. Should we make this happen? Should we open this up? Guys, this is something that no one, I guarantee you, even if you Google this, you won't find anything on the Megatech Rapid Fire system. Okay, this is awesome vintage RC memorabilia. Okay, stuff like this honestly comes along once in a lifetime. Once in a lifetime. And yeah, okay, we're gonna open it. We got... Okay, you guys ready? We're gonna take a look. We're gonna open it. All right. Okay, so you guys ready for this? We're gonna open it right now. Well, it's already open. I opened it. Okay, let me smell it. Oh, I forgot to smell it. It smells like 20-year-old plastic. Hold on, I need a drink now. I need a drink. Oh, sickening. Sickening. All right. Oh, Mike Nieves goes, see how much Pawn Stars will give you for that. We're going to have to go. All right, we smell the Nitro. Because that is what the NitroGang is cooking. We're cooking vintage electronic start systems. Okay, so we have a spare fuse over here. And this is the electric start system. Oh, something fell. What's this? Okay, so this is the yellow ground wire, I think. Yeah, like the grounding wire. Just like the Traxxas Easy Start system. Where does it go, actually? I'm not sure where it was supposed to go. Oh, whatever. We're gonna leave it off for now. I'll look at the manual. It doesn't matter. Okay. All right. So this is what we got. Okay. Oh, hold on. Let me look at it myself. Plug here. Plug heat. Oh, this has a glow plug heater. But where is it? This must, maybe it's somewhere. I don't. Hold on. Let me see. So this has a 20 amp fuse. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys a close-up view. You want to see a close-up view? I'm gonna give you a close-up view. Hold on. Let me set this up and then we will examine. I'm just looking at the instructions myself here for now. So this is just the motor instructions. Okay, we don't need that. Now, let me get a close-up view of what this is, and then we will look at it. So I have the diagram here. Let me just straighten it out, guys. Okay, so where's the start button from remote goes Jersey Jason? I'm going to show you right now. Hold on a second. I honestly don't know right now. Okay, so it goes from the fuse. Where's this yellow thing go to? I'm not sure. Okay. So I'm gonna lay out everything we got and I'll show you right now. Hold on, guys. All right. So we have a good up view, good fuse, start, plug, heat. Okay, so it must be this one. This one goes somewhere. I don't know where this goes, but go somewhere. We'll figure it out later. Let me show you right now. All right. 20 amps, guys. 20 freaking amps. Okay, so this is what we got. We got ourselves Christianelli Q Series Iridium glow plug. A 20 amp fuse over here. Yeah, I think you can, whatever, it's 20, trust me, it's 20. Okay. Yep, this is the California license plate, bro. I am glad you saw it in the back. Back to the future, bro. Okay, so let me show you with the lights on. So check this out, guys. You're going to get a good close-up view. Tell me if the quality is good. So this is the starting unit itself. I'm going to try to hold the camera as close as I can to it. So it says quick start ignition. We have a 20 amp fuse here on top. We have the power start button. So that right there on the right is the start button. We have what looks like a red LED for plug heat. So plug heat. Let's look at the diagram here. So this is the diagram we're looking at. So it looks like from the control module, a push start button. Yeah, this is a significantly cool system, man. I am honestly a little surprised. You know, this blew me away. So let's see right here. So it says attached to engine glow plug, the yellow wire, green and yellow, and there's a separate wire. I'm not sure which wire they're talking. I think they're talking about this alligator clip. They must be referring to this alligator clip. What other possible device could you attach to a glow plug? Unless it's this. Yeah, so the thing is, I don't have a Tamiya connector right now, so there's no way I could attach this to anything. But sickening, look at that. We got an LED. Well, let me bend some of this to the side. Yeah, clip goes to plug. So we got ourselves a fuse, quick start igniter, a plug heat, and the start button. Let me press the start button. Yeah, it has... Yeah, I can feel it. It's like a little clicky. Yeah, hopefully you guys can hear it, but it's not that easy. Anyways, quite sickening. Look at all this. Spare fuse. Man, Megatech was interesting back then. You know, they had awesome products. They had dragsters. They had a bunch of crap. Actually, I love Megatech so much, guys. Check this out. I have one on the floor. I wasn't kidding. Look at that. We got the Offner. Oh, that's my shoe. Don't look at my shoe, guys. It's my shoe, okay? And we got some parts. Of course, you got to have parts, you know, stuff like that. And we got a Megatech right here. So actually, that Easy Start system was designed for this car. And also all other HPIs. All right? I showed this off in another video. So this is the Q16 motor right there. That's it, my dudes. That's it. Okay. So, what do you guys think about that? Now, I'll eventually figure out how to actually use it and what to put it on. You know, well, actually, it's already on this motor, right? So I might as well break this motor in somehow, right? So I got to figure out where to stick this motor in. Yeah, so the thing is I can't light it up because like I don't have a Tamiya battery anymore. Well, you gotta understand, this is like 2000s plugs. Like I have to get a Tamiya adapter now. You know, Mikey Mike goes, where did you manage to find this? Bro, I'm up till like 3 a.m. at night sometimes, you know, looking to make Nitro great again on eBay. This was one of those times, okay? One of those times. And yeah, that was one of those times, you know? Another time, it was one of these times, okay? You remember that right there? Back to the future, guys. Back to the future. Ain't nobody got time for this. Okay, it's the NitroGang out here. Okay, let's continue with what we were doing. So, I am going to pack the Megatech stuff away. And then, yeah, we're going to pack the Megatech stuff away. I will be devoting, you know, like another video in the future to what all this stuff is. You know, this was also my own first time opening it. And now we're going to talk about this HPI, whether, you know, the crime scene, whether the suspect is still here. And we're going to look inside this motor, 15SS. Okay, and actually, this Megatech rapid fire system was made to easily be put on any small block engine from this time period. So, you know, Traxxas was designing like proprietary systems back then, but Megatech was kicking ass. You know, what can I tell you? A freaking onboard electric start. You know, some people be like, oh, but you can get, you know, the low C1 was remote operated. Think about it. This is like the early 2000s. You needed a 3-channel radio to operate something remote started. Like, personally, I don't care about remote started as long as, well, honestly, pull starts and obviously no pull start at all is the best, you know, but we're not talking about that kind of stuff. Where's that electric? Where's that other yellow piece? Where's the yellow piece? Sickening, lost it. Okay, I got it. Don't worry about it, guys. I got it. Okay. So I'm going to put all of this away now. Let me go to some of these comments over here. We got Grandmaster Yoda with a question. He goes, is there easy start for big blocks? Not that I'm aware. So big blocks generally use roto start systems or some kind of, you know, roto start adapter backplate. So no one was really interested in like onboard electric starting big blocks because motors like this would not be sufficient for big block electric start systems, right? Okay, so we're gonna put this away. This is super vintage Megatech shit right here, okay? Yeah. Oh, we got NitroGang Queen Melissa is in the house right here. How you doing? How you doing? Okay. So, let's put this away for now, guys. I'm gonna pack it up nicely. You know, the guy had it all like crazy in here. Basically ruined this awesome Scott Steiner spelling of, you know, easier. Sickening spelling over there. Beyond sickening. Okay, we're going to get rid of this for now. And now, we are up to the main feature. Okay, hold on for the main feature. Okay. The main feature is about to go down. I just need to have a little something to eat over here. We got Grandmaster Yoda. He goes, I want an onboard electric starter on my USA 1. Well, man, unfortunately, that's not a thing right now. You know, the pull starts are quite good. Like, you shouldn't have a problem with. Oh, you guys want a little cannoli plus cookie? You want a cookie right here? Cannoli plus, okay? Cannoli. All right. Where's your drink at? Goes Mark Brennan. Well, bro, it's right over here, man. Right over here. Highly discounted, okay? Nobody likes this flavor. I don't care. All right. Yeah. Joseph Hanson with a question. What flavor is this? This is watermelon kiwi. It's not terrible, but it was highly discounted. So, Ryan goes cookies for dinner. Nitro and cookies, okay? Nitro and cookies. You left out the main ingredient, man. Nitro and cookies. All right. It's almost time to take a look at this. Give me a second. Lancer FF goes, bro, why don't you make your RC store? Thing is, I don't like to sell stuff, you know. I'm not in it for that. If I wanted to sell stuff, just some kind of Italian cookie with raspberry filling, bro. If I wanted to sell stuff, I would make crawler videos. Those guys are rich, okay? There's no money in anything I just showed you guys. Zero. It's gonna lead to zero sales, zero affiliate links, and that is how larger channels make money. That's just how it is. What? So, thing is, I don't want to sell anything. I get attached to these RCs, okay? Because I honestly love this shit, okay? Yeah. There's no point. I mean, people constantly ask me to buy stuff, but like the thing is, if I repair this and sell it, you know, I'm not going to rip people off. I'll give them a fair price. Basically what I paid for it, but a little bit, you know, for whatever repairs, like air filter and stuff like that. The thing is, what's going to happen then? I'm going to have to buy more nitros. It's never going to end, you know? Yeah, so. Goodbye, NitroGang Queen Melissa. Thank you for stopping by. You guys might get to meet her in an upcoming video, okay? Upcoming video. Yes, Joseph Hansen, I am aware. Unfortunately, that is a battle I cannot fight because society has deemed people with money to be right at all times. It doesn't matter what your actual point is. It doesn't matter what the truth is. What society tends to look at is who's more successful in what they're doing, and therefore they are automatically right. And that is actually a problem. And one of the main reasons why people believe fake news. Because if you see the sign of some kind of news company on it, well, it must be true. The problem is, people have forgot how to do first-hand research. Okay, you want some first-hand research? You get yourself a sports almanac. You call up Biff. Biff, he will tell you, you know, he will tell you what to invest in, all right, in order for you to build Biff Co. Okay, I want to build Nitro Co. Nitro Co, you get it? Okay, so we will continue. That is a battle I cannot fight unless I have the support of RC Sparks. If you guys want to contact RC Sparks on my behalf, do it. Do it. Just go do it, okay? Don't sit around. Go do it later. Yes, Jay Labrie. He goes, I do this thing called thinking as well. That's right, brother. Okay. Yes, Mark Brennan. That's all there is to it. We're here to do something here, you know? And honestly, like, you know, whoever the underdog is in any debate, like, whatever happens, people just say that, oh, you're starting drama. You're starting drama. And just because of that statement, they've disqualified the claim. The claim is not disqualified because of that, bro. Let's continue. Off the chicks over here goes, according to that almanac, what should we be investing in today? So let me flip to the last year of credible data, which is the year 2000. Let me flip to it. Hold on, hold on. The year 2000 says, let me flip to this. Okay. The year 2000 says, buy more vintage HPI. Okay? Don't zoom in. It says it. Year 2000, buy more vintage HPI. And that's the advice I took, man. That's the advice I took. That's why I'm sitting here with a vintage HPI. Like, you know, you understand what I'm saying? Okay. Sports almanacs also give you vintage HPI advice, guys. Nothing wrong with that. All right. So, back to this right here. You notice, this is a two-piecer. So I picked it up exactly as you see it. Now, the only thing I did is just wash this rear part a little bit in the sink, you know, because it was so bad. It was so bad. Now, the rest of this, it's a murder scene. Like, you could call up Special Victims Unit, and you'll have, what's that chick from that show? I don't know. Detective some crap over there. You know, show up to your house, and I would have to report the guy that did this. Like, a murder scene. Now, the thing is, could we fix it? You know, this might be... Oh, a little cold now, a little cold. Okay. So what we have here is also a bag of parts that I got with this RC. Now I'm going to pull something out, and this will give you a good story on why there's a problem. So there's a reason why this is a two-piece design. Okay, this is not an Arma, guys. So you know, like when you jump your Arma and it winds up breaking the entire chassis. So this doesn't happen to HPI. This happened due to somebody else's fault. Now let me show you why. Okay, let me show you why. I'm gonna take something out of this, and then you guys will understand what is going on. Mark Brennangel's Primal Hybrid. So, yes, I will be running the Primal soon. Just been kind of lazy, actually, okay? Making Nitro great again is a full-time job. So this is a pull starter. Do you guys notice anything about this pull start and this HPI? Like, if you look at it, you know, maybe you don't know, but I'm pretty sure most of you guys in here know. This is like one of those HSP pull starts. That is about $10. This is a good RC. Therefore, these do not go together. That's right, Kevin Trappin. I don't block people, okay? It's very hard for me to block people. The only time I'll block them is honestly if they directly curse me out, okay? If you directly curse me out and you're irrational, you're gonna get blocked because I don't need to debate you on that, okay? That is undebatable. It's not reality. Now, you're allowed to have a disagreement and tell me that, you know, your 8 scale RC8T kit is cooler than my vintage Nitro, because it's probably true. But otherwise, you're not allowed to curse me out, okay? Because that is just something that adults don't do to each other. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, let's continue. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Snoopy's RC goes, I just have a question. So before we do this, what up, man? What do you want to know? Go ahead, ask the question. I'll read it if it's a normal question, okay? If it's something sickening, I won't read it. But if it's a normal question, I will read it. So, problem is, this is crap. Do you guys want to see a real HPI pull starter while I'm waiting here? Break It RC, bro, I see your comment right here. I got your email. I'm sorry, I was busy all day. I will respond to you later. Break It RC, thank you. About the 3.3, okay? I want to acknowledge it that I did receive the email. I will respond to you right after this video, bro. I'm going to shut this down. I'm going to wait a little bit, even though I'm hungry, before I go to Taco Bell. And I'm going to respond to you, Break It RC, okay? Hybrid, Snoopy's RC's question is, hybrid, what do you recommend to push snow with? I got a perfect answer for you. Shovel. Okay? Perfect answer, shovel. Right? Just playing around. I understand some people like to push some RCs with like push snow with RCs. What you need is, hey, Maddie Nitro, how you doing? Maddie Nitro is in the stream. How you doing? She's building a lot of RCs over there and painting bodies that are super sickening. We got Kevin Scroth is in the house. Bro, Kevin Scroth, you missed an awesome, you know, copy of an easy start system, okay? But we'll be right back. Snoopy's RC, back to your question. What to push snow with? A shovel is my answer. Connected to your arm, connected to your body. Best answer possible. Now, if you want to do a cooler, you basically need a heavy SRC that has good traction. Okay? Because nitros, they're good and all, but they need a lot of traction. On snow, you're not gonna get it. So it's all basic, unless you have like very light packed snow. I understand there's a lot of videos where people try to sell like Banggood products that are like these snow plows, but you gotta understand, they're trying to sell you a Banggood snow plow. So they're gonna connect it to like some kind of crawler. They're gonna make it look like it's pushing a lot of snow, but the snow is barely even like packed. It's like very light snow. So it's basically all a trickaroo, okay? The best way to shovel snow is with a shovel. Okay? That's the truth. Okay, let's continue. Let's continue. All right. All right. So this is the pull start that the guy tried to pull on this. Now let me show you an original HPI pull start. This is an original HPI pull start. Do you guys maybe see a little bit of a difference? I'm going to turn it around. Going to turn it around right here. Do you see a little bit of a difference? I'm going to hold them up like this. Does somebody want to tell me what's different about both of them? you know. And I obviously know the, whoa, sickening. Obviously, I know the difference. I'm making it just a little bit interactive. It's kind of hard to hold, but whatever. Let me just do it like this. Okay, it's kind of hard to do. Yeah, we'll do it like this. Sickening hard to kind of show together right here. So often Chick says HPI has a red sticker. That is very true. So the actual difference is the size of the one-way bearing that fits inside is completely different. The HSP one is small. The HPI one is it's an HPI size. And the holes are completely differently spaced apart. Yes, Vic Trong here with the most perfect answer. He goes 12 millimeter hex versus 14 millimeter hex. That's 100% true. I am glad you said that. So, the previous owner obviously needed to replace the pull start. Why? Because the one-way bearing is dead. Check out what happened to the one-way bearing. So this is the one-way bearing. I'm going to spin it. Do you guys see what's going on? It's spinnable in both directions. Now that is not what a one-way bearing is supposed to do. So obviously the one-way bearing is dead. It's super dead. But we know the size of this bearing. And check out the original HPI pull start. This is like, I got this in the off-the deal that I got. It fits perfectly inside. You see that? It fits perfectly inside here. Because this is the HPI pull start and the proper one-way bearing. Now this dude tried to stick this bearing into a pull start and it clearly does not fit. Like there's no way this goes inside, guys. It's impossible. He tried to kill this. It's a freaking murder scene over here. All right. Let me catch up some of these comments over here and then see what is going on. Yes. So 12 versus 14 millimeter hex. Vic Trong here with the most appropriate answer. I appreciate the specificity because oftentimes it's actually quite hard to find, anything to do with pull starts because like people don't have these RCs really anymore, and the people that do, they generally don't drive them that much. They're not gonna like break them. It's not an Arma. So at this point, guys, we have ourselves an option. We can either investigate the condition of this HPI 15SS motor or option number 2. And it's all going to be done anyway. So no matter what you say, I'm going to do it. Open up the diff on a vintage Nitro. Should we take a look at the diff? Should we make diff lives matter? Okay, I'm going to wait until what you guys say. But either way, I'm going to do both, because this is going to be Operation Fast Track, like pretty much after this video. And of course, I have a bunch of parts over here. I don't know what some of these are to, but they're clearly not to this Nitro. Okay. Let me wait what you guys say. By the way, for those of you that like magazine time, I think I forgot magazine time. Did I forget magazine time? Okay, so people are saying motor. Yes, guys, we will get to the motor. I promise. Mark Brennan said motor, and RC Show Off goes, is the motor locked up? Bro, the motor locked up is probably the least of my problems. But the answer is super locked up. It is beyond locked up. So, Austin T is here, and he wants to see the magazine. Okay, so I've handpicked a special magazine for this video, guys. This will feature an original listing from the year 2000. And of this Nitro MT. We're gonna see what it looked like brand new, okay? Okay, so let's do this. Let's make it happen. Okay. Let me get ready over here for a second. Got random RC parts all over the place. Holy moly. By the way, the body was such trash, I'm not even gonna attempt cleaning it. I might actually throw it out. I usually don't throw out bodies, but that body, let me show it to you. It's pissed me off so much. This is I don't know, maybe it's fixable, but we'll see. Okay. Maddie Nitro here, I'm going to read this comment. She goes, I've discovered that a Hobeo engine can only be started with a Hobeo pull start. Yes, so those cars, the Hobeos, they do have a proprietary pull starter. That is actually a problem. Oftentimes the SH branded pull starters fit a lot of big block engines, but on the Hobeo, it's a little more proprietary, but they have pretty good motors. All right. People want me to buy a Hobeo, and it might come down the pipeline, guys, okay? Now, Max Grid goes, did I say this is an MT2? No, this is an original our Nitro MT original, as original as possible. Now I'll show you why. And some indication, if you take a look at this radio box cover, you notice the radio box cover has this huge zip tie on it. This is still a removable radio box tray, but it actually does not have the same kind of mold as the later MT2s do. Okay, so it's actually a little bit different. All right. Let me show you guys this magazine and what we got going on with this HPI. You guys want to take a look? Yeah, you guys want to take a look. All right. All right. Yes, Victron, I am going to restore this because no nitro will die. So, you know, the good thing about this, it's actually complete. It might be in 2 pieces, but it's just screws missing there. I could just easily put this in. The only problem is, you know, I'm going to have to source a one-way bearing. And, of course, this goes without saying if the engine is not completely junk. But, guys, check this out. Before I open the magazine, the suspension, it is not bad. Like, it's a little underdampened, but I don't notice any weird suspension issues. You know, so you can't even kill suspension on these. Freaking sickening. Original servos, the clutch bell, you know, the spur gear is not stripped. Okay, guys, let me show you what it looked like in this magazine right over here. So we'll get to it. For Austin T, he likes magazine time. So this is the original ad for this HPI, guys. This is very sickening. So how do I know it's the right original ad? Because as I'm looking at the battery tray right here, you saw how I mentioned earlier that the battery tray has like kind of like this HPI logo, and it looks like almost a one-piece design. So other newer ones are a little bit different. So mine has the same HPI logo here. Now, there are a couple versions of these RS4MTs. You know, my body matches this body. Of course, this is very, very nice. Originally, this had the 15FE engine, which was an ABN engine. It was all right, but it was ABN. Some models had, you know, like a newer 15FE engine, also ABN. I have this exact radio here. So, you know, but basically all HPIs at this time had this radio, right? Now, next. The whole thing with this one was tough shaft drive, pre-assembled, ready to run. So before, HPI was actually pretty popular in many kits. You know, they had the Nitro RS4 Racer. They had, I think, the Nitro MT that wasn't an RTR. I'm pretty sure. But there was a whole bunch that were not RTRs at that time. So Nitro MT is actually quite cool. We got a comment here from Mark Brennan. He goes, 90-degree manifold. Yes, bro. So this was how stuff was done. You know, they said, you don't need a bend in your manifold. We're going to give you 90 degrees, bro. That's right. We're going to give you 90 degrees. You know, so this engine, it's a little bit interesting, actually. The reason is, this is a twin needle carb. So back when this engine was new, right? Like these 15FE engines, 15 engines, whatever you want to call them, they had single needle. So just a high needle, high speed needle. Now this, I'm going to hopefully show you here. If we can see, it might be a little bit difficult. I'm going to try to zoom in. Look at the carb right there, guys. That is a 2 needle. That's a low speed needle. I know it seems like not significant by modern standards, but this was an upgraded engine for the time, the 15SS, with many people confuse this for an OS cooling head, but this is not an OS cooling head. This is an original 15SS rated at about 0.7 horsepower. Now, I want to show you guys something online here about this engine. Okay, so we're going to take a look at the computer now. And just so you understand, this is a video from the Bug 404, guys. Make sure you go to his channel. He has a lot of interesting videos. You know, give him a like. He's an important member of the NitroGang. Subscribe. You know, hit the bell notifications, just like you do to me. Guys, he has this brand new engine in box. Look at that. That's his video. You know, him unboxing. It's sickening. You know, I don't think I know any other people with this engine in real life. But we have a person in the stream. You know, I don't know if he's here now. He's a busy guy. I don't expect everyone to stay for super long, but he has this exact engine. It's quite sickening, in fact. Now, notice what they put on the box. I wanted to show you guys a little bit here. The advertisement on the box. It says 25% extra power, of course, you're going to get 25% HPI. They must think we're dumbasses because they started off, oh, the Bug 404 is still here, bro. I'm happy you got to see this. I'm talking about your video, and it's very amazing. Just a little bit interesting. You know, they say on the box, 0.12 and then 0.15, you get 25% more power. Well, yeah, because the displacement is 25% more. But really, you know, this is a better engine. You know, what do you think about that, Bug 404? I mean, it's a fact that it's 25% bigger, therefore it's 20% more power. But it's not because it's a higher spec engine. Now, the next item here I wanted to show you guys was the original listing for the Nitro Star 15SS. So it looks like it was a direct fit motor also for the RC10 GT, a very popular Nitro at the time. You know, it was very hard to find specs on these engines. So I'm showing you guys, you know, what I could find. So here we have what it says. 25% more power than the 0.12 obvious. Hand machined connecting rod crank, black heatsink head with horizontal fins. Same engine mounting and exhaust dimensions as the OS12CZ. Whatever, rotary carb, ABC construction. Pre-cut crankshaft for the RC10 GT trucks. Yes, Kevin Barrios, I am glad you liked this awesome throwback. And now we are back to what we have, okay? Yes, the Bug 404, exactly. That's what I was saying. It's a completely much better engine. I don't know why they didn't say any of the specs on it. It's not only better because it's bigger, but it's actually a much better engine with ABC construction. Exactly right, you know? It looks like HPI really missed the opportunity to market this 15SS engine. Okay, so this was the magazine at the time. Let's do a couple random page flips, and then we will remove the cooling head. What do you guys think about that? We'll just do a couple random page flips. Oh, look at this original ad. They have some HPI Nitro MT in action over here. Action, baby. Nothing like some action. We have, what's this? Oh, you see this radio is basically everywhere in these vintage magazines. All right. Ryan goes, is that motor rebuildable? You know, the answer to your question is everything is rebuildable if you have the parts. The probability of finding a piston and sleeve for this engine is close to 0. Considering it's very rare, but you know, we're gonna take a look inside. We'll see what's up with it, and we'll make a judgment call, okay, bro? We'll make a judgment call. So let's continue. So as I said, these radios, right? These Airtronics radios, they were everywhere, branded as many things here, right? So let's flip to a couple pages. We'll just, you know, take a look at some stuff over here, and you know, whatever, buggy, what's this say? Buggy something? I don't know. Now we got Kyosho Ultima, Truck of the Year. Quite sickening. Quite sickening. Is this a Nitro? Of course it's a Nitro. That was a joke. This is the year 2000, guys. There's everything in here was basically a Nitro. Yeah. So Kyosho Ultima. Kyosho is quite sickening, but yeah, two-wheel drive stadium trucks were a top thing back then. We got, oh, the Schumacher XTR. I have this, guys. The fastest 1/10 scale truck in the world. I have it. Okay, I'm rebuilding it right now, actually. I'll show it to you if I feel like it later. All right, because then I would have to kind of walk away, and then you guys are going to be lonely, right? You're going to be lonely, yeah. So these are just some parts. It looks like, what's this? Tire Truer? Yeah. Tire Truer. Offna Pico engines over here. Here we have some prices. Okay, let's go back a little bit. I skipped a lot of interesting things here. So here we have some Traxxas ads. It says, make the right choice. Haha, Traxxas, clever marketing. Today, guys, I got called a Traxxas fanboy. It kind of pissed me off. You know, what do we want me to do? It's a good brand. Okay, off the Monster Pirate. Off the chicks, this is for you. Big horsepower, big tires, big fun. Big money on the used market. A Nitro Wolf Plays goes hybrid. Where is the Scoot? It's actually in this room right now, but I can't show it to you because it's kind of buried under a bunch of stuff. So we got off the Monster Pirate over here. All right. What's this? Thunder Tiger TS4N. Is this electric? No. Oh, holy moly. Look at this Thunder Tiger TS4N. So I have the newer version of this called Tomahawk. But this is a very popular 2000s chassis. People overseas have these. This particular one is a single speed, is all you need. But there were 2-speed models, it looks like. But this is just a single speed one right here. Very sickening. Back when Nitro was king. Let's go back to, what's this? This is inside Low C's all new Nitro burner. The Low C NT. Triple X NT. Okay. Sickening. Sickening. Oh, guys, how's the stream quality? Is it okay for now? You let me know. Sometimes it likes to buffer and like the quality gets bad. But it should be fine. Okay. So what did they say about it? Basically, it's a triple XNT. You know, what do you want me to tell you? This looks like it was a kit, so it was not an RTR. Yeah, basically, I have a similar one. These are very popular. Okay, let's go back, see what else we got over here. We got the Yank Eliminator. All right, that's when you don't want to yank your pull start, you get a Yank Eliminator. All right, now this is an OFNA Hyper 10 Pirate. Guys, have you ever seen, Kevin Trapp, and thank you for that comment right here. Have you ever seen so many chassis cutouts? Now, I might have said this before, but the more chassis cutouts you have, the cooler your Nitro is. And this is missing about 80% of the chassis. Okay, guys, I'm just playing around. This is a very well-machined chassis for OFNA Pirate 10. I've actually never seen this before in real life. But check out the speed claim. It's a certified 56.8 miles per hour. Wow, that is actually very sick, very fast for the early 2000s. You know, very, very fast for a small block engine. You know, you don't need big blocks for everything, guys. Yeah, the Bug 404 here with a good comment. He goes, the 15FE could have been executed much better as they use 2 out of 3 intake ports. It's basically an airplane engine set up for a car. Still cool though. Yeah, man, you are totally right. You know what? I love the 15FE. And guys, let me show you just for now what we're all talking about. Maybe you guys have never seen the 15FE, but I'm going to show you what it looks like. Okay, so I'm going to put this awesome HPI on top of my magazine. This is a Super Nitro RS4. All right, and you can't kill it. And this is a 15FE. Right, very original Super Nitro, other than radio system, of course. Man, this is the car and engine we're all talking about. You see that right there? Nitro Star 15FE. I gotta tell you, this runs beautiful. Single needle carb. I'm running, you know, the stock muffler. I like running these mufflers. They're quiet. They start well. They don't piss you off. This is one of the Nitros I want HPI to bring back. This is the Super Nitro. Check out how big the wheels are. Quite sickening, I know. You know, not the easiest chassis to work on, but I'll be honest with you, they're pretty simple. There's really not much here to break. But this is the motor that the Bug 404 is referring to. The HPI 15FE with this iconic purple cooling head. This was actually my first Nitro motor that I had when I started out in this hobby, guys. So, you know, I have a lot of fond memories of it. All right, let's get rid of it for now. And we will be taking a look inside this motor. What'd you guys think about that? That's right. You make an engine reference, I pull out an engine. Okay, this is just some parts. Oh man, what the hell is this? 1/8 scale Racer Sonic. Yeah, whoa. Sickening. Yeah, oh, we got some OFNA Pirate Monster. So, some, you know, tires over here. Some electric Tamiya chassis with, you know, is this guy from Squid Game? Is this the Squid Game guy? You guys wanna look him up? I'm just playing around. Of course, it's not the Squid Game guy. Come on, playing around. RC10 GT, super sickening. Oh, hold on. We got a couple different editions. I don't think you guys have ever seen something like this before. So we got the factory team kit, we got the team kit, and we got the ready to run. I don't know what the difference between these two are, actually. But, you know, we don't have time to look at this right now because, like, people are going to leave, okay? So we got OFNA, what am I talking about? Duratrax Maximum BX. Sickening. Yeah. We got a question here from Vincent Taversa. He goes, can you randomly break out the raminator and rip down your block? The answer is yes, pretty much I can. I have a lot of lights on it. It might be dark right now, but the thing is, it weighs 80 pounds. It's going to be hard for me to open the door. And, you know, I'm a little tired today, so we won't be doing it right now. Okay. we're just going over a little bit of the stuff. We got the Kyosho Mini Z. These were very popular during the time period. You know, there were whole race clubs that ran these little electric Mini Zs on carpets. Okay, so some Nitro OB4. This looks like another Offna. I could usually tell Offna advertising. Yeah, Offna. Yeah, so they always used to use like the same color scheme in their ads all the time. Also, I think this is the car from before, 57.6 miles per hour certified. Missing 80% of the chassis. That means it's going to be fast. Okay. Right. Oh my goodness. An HPI ad. Man, I live for these things. Now, this might be an electric HPI RS4 Sport 2, but there's nothing like a nice, awesome RC body. Nitro Wolf Plays goes, Hybrid, do you have a Rex? The answer is no. You know, I basically have a bunch of junk RCs like this. You know, I'm just playing around. About 80% of them are like this. Okay? Yeah. Listen, guys, if you can't make fun of yourself, who can you make fun of? Okay. Oh, this is the Drake, guys. This is the guy that has, well, cool guy. He has his own RC channel now, obviously on YouTube. You know, he's a pretty big superstar and RC legend. You know, Drake, Trinity, and Pico dominate the 2000 Indoor Gas Championship. So there's a lot of conversations all the time on the Drake break-in method. I'm not an expert on the Drake break-in method, but I'm pretty sure if you use his method, it results in a rebuild every, basically, you know, quart of fuel. If you use the Drake break-in method, you could do 2 races and you gotta rebuild your motor, okay? So rebuild every 2 races. That's the Drake and break-in method. Benson Aversa goes, do people look at you crazy when you drive the Raminator? So I gotta tell you, yes. They do. But that's fine, man. That's just kind of, you know, how it goes. Okay, so vintage magazine time. We'll do a couple random page flips, maybe Tamiya Juggernaut. Maybe we'll go to some prices, and then we're going to unleash the engine, okay? Okay, so we got some classic Tower Hobbies pricing. Oh, guys, check this out. We found the Nitro MT in this catalog. So brand new, the RTR was $349 during this time period. And you see that? They also sold them as a kit. The kit was $279, which, you know, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. We got some Duratrax parts. You know, this could be a whole other video in itself, but we're not in MIPs, CVDs. You know, MIP and CVD, they go together. We got some servos that are unbreakable, they say. Okay, guys, let's close this up. I showed you this HPI in this magazine, and now it is time to remove the cooling head. What do you guys think is going to happen? Okay, let me get ready for what's going to happen. So let me tell you where I'm at right now with this Nitro. I have not actually yeah, this is where it belongs, okay? I have not looked inside the motor myself, guys, and this will actually be my first time. Okay, my first time. We're gonna look inside. We're gonna have to see. It is fully seized, and let's make it happen. Okay, let's get my tools out here. Okay. All right. Yeah, can we see the Street Force goes Vincent Aversa? I don't have a Street Force, so Mike Nieves has a Street Force, but I currently actually do not, unfortunately, okay? But if I get one, bro, trust me, I will. I'll break it out, man. I'm proud of all my old Nitros. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm honestly proud of them, okay? Now, half my family thinks I'm crazy, okay? Half my family thinks I'm stuck in, like... What they don't understand is you guys are also my family. So if you take the average of both families, it's fine. It's fine. You got to average your families out. You guys understand what I'm saying? Like, got to average us out, right? Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. Okay. All right. Let's go to town. All right. So, that's right, Austin T. Okay. NitroGang family, bro. Okay. So, going to remove the is this the right? Okay, this is the wrong one. That makes sense. Just got trolled by my own tools. That's right. NitroGang family, guys. Where are you going to hear that? No, nowhere. Nowhere. Okay? Or see you later. How you doing? All right. Okay. Ooh, so I'm going to remove the cooling head, and then we will take a look at it. I'll give you guys a good point of view of exactly what it looks like as I'm removing it. So, you know, this is going to be like a surprise to me as well. Okay. Ugh. Yeah. Bubbles RC Shed, how you doing? Bubble RC goes, can you put spray on nitro motors? I think you're referring to nitrous spray, like a NOS, right? Like injection. Like the thing is, it really won't do anything. So some people, let me see, guys. Is the video okay? Is it bad quality? I think we're having some kind of connection problem. 1 second. Let me refresh my stream here. Okay. Okay, it looks like it's okay. Guys, how's the quality? Is the quality okay? Yeah, it looks okay. It looks like my own computer froze there for a second bit. Watch the gasket. Okay. Yes, it looks like Bubbles is asking about spray. Spray referring to spraying, you know, air. The thing is, it doesn't do anything. The way these systems work, and I'm not the only one that will tell you this, you know, what's up, Shane Nitro, my veins? The Bug 404 will also tell you. Superchargers and nitrous don't do anything for two-stroke nitro motors. They work on completely different principles than a four-stroke gasoline car. You know, they rely on the pulsing of the back pressure in the tune pipe. Anyways, you could look up about how they draw fuel in, and it has to do a lot with that. So, do you guys see what's going on? The cooling head is shaking. Okay, what's up, Oscar Quendo? Bro, I'm just out here with a super crazy murder victim nitro I have over here. Somebody tried to kill it. But the question is, did they succeed? Okay. I'm a little nervous now, guys. So, I'm going to remove it, and we'll take a look inside this motor. You guys ready? Who's ready? Okay. So, we got some light out here. Do I have anything clean here? Okay, so we're gonna remove the cooling head. Dion, how you doing, bro? You made it for the best part, Dion. We're removing the cooling head off of this murder victim HPI 2-piece. The guy gave it to me like this, man. 2 pieces. Okay? Sickening. He said it was so good, if I divide by 2, you get 2 good RCs. But actually, he was very, very wrong. Okay. Yes, the Bug 404 here with the perfect answer. He goes, NO2 doesn't work. Thank you for corroborating my answer, bro. You and I are basically always on the same page, and that is the NitroGang page, which is always right. It's basically always right. Okay, so are you guys ready? I'm going to give you a close-up view of this. Whoa. Okay. Oh man, what the hell is that? It looks like a bunch of goo in there. It looks like oil or goo. What is that? Okay, we're gonna take a closer look right now, but that's what it looks like. Yes, yikes. Super big fat yikes. It's very bad. It is. Let's see, I'm going to take the phone and we will take a closer look. This is quite sickening, actually. All right. So, here it is, my dudes. With the light. Oh, man. What the hell is that? You guys see that? It's like nitro goo. Look at that. I'm going to give you as much light as I possibly can in, like, the best direction here. Wow. Now, the engine is completely... See, it looks like somebody put a lot of afterburn oil in here because, like, this cannot be just, you know, result of running the engine. What do you think, the Bug 404 and people that know? I think the guy added a bunch of afterburn oil in this because there's no way. Guys, there's like 2 millimeters worth of oil in here. All right, I would say. Let's see what happens if I do this. Kevin Trappin goes maple syrup. Guys, so I'm going to, let's just see. I'm going to just put this in there. We'll see how deep it is. You know, I'm not going to score the cylinder or nothing. What's up, Mike Manzo? We're going to see how deep it is. So this is, you know, like my tool over here. Oh, man, sickening. Oh, yeah, it's quite deep. It is quite deep. But oh man, we're gonna wipe it on this air filter too. Check that out. We're gonna wipe it right there. Oh, sick. Let's remove the air filter. So the air filter is destroyed, but this is a good reusable OS rubber boot element, you know, so we could reuse this really. The carb itself, we have a catastrophe. Now, give me a second here, guys. I will give you a little bit of a better light, and we will examine inside. Okay. Okay. So I just adjusted the light so we could all see a little bit better. All right. So the carb itself, yeah, the whole thing it's completely jammed. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I can't do nothing. What's up, Jeremy Mig? How you doing, bro? I acknowledge your comment there. But based on the fact that he's trying to murder my channel, I cannot respond. All right? I got people trying to murder the channel. I got people trying to kill this HPI. The thing is, they can't do it. I'm going to ask you guys a question here. What do you think about these fuel lines? There's something interesting about these fuel lines. So what do you think about these fuel lines? There's one fact that is obvious about these fuel lines. Now, no, it's not that they have a bunch of like goo stuck in them, right? Let's see what happens if I push this. Oh man, did you see that? It went into the throttle. It looks like the primer is still kicking ass. Yeah, look at that. The primer freaking works. Okay, so the right answer, I wanted you guys to say, what about these fuel lines? I'm gonna give you another maybe 1 minute. There's something special about these fuel lines. Not the fact that they're clear, although, yes, that is true. They are clear. That is quite nice. What I wanted you to say is they are very skinny. So long ago, HPI used to use very thin fuel lines. These are much thinner. Now, the internal diameter is basically similar. Yes, Vincent Versa original. That is right, bro. You know everything, man. How'd you get so RC smart? Must be watching NitroGang, huh? Yeah, I understand. So these are small diameter, outer diameter, original HPI fuel lines. So this is how they were back during that time period. There's nothing wrong with it, you know. Honestly, they are still very usable. Like, they do not seem like they have degraded or eroded in any way. You know, I'm kind of liking these fuel lines, man. I'm gonna wash them and keep them. My goal is to keep this as original as possible. So, you know, the flywheel, I cannot move it at all. It is sickeningly stuck and sealed and dead. So we got ourselves a whole bunch of goo on the inside. We got Goo City over here. Right? Freaking Goo City. Very sickening, in fact, actually. But I want you guys to understand, I think the only problem that I will run into is the one-way bearing. So I don't have a new one-way bearing for this. You know, I need another new one-way bearing. I'll probably figure something out. It fell somewhere, it doesn't matter. But I do have a new pull start. Okay, so I do have that. Max Rit goes heated. Yes, if it comes down to that, that's what I will have to do, bro. Okay? Yes. So we will try to get this thing running again, guys. You know, it is bad, but it is complete, you know, like that is what I'll say. It's complete, and that is the good part. All right, let me put this back on all of us here. So, guys, what do you think about that? Okay, so this HPI right here was basically part of a murder scene. It looks like Max with a question goes, is the spur good? Yes, the spur is one of the only good things in this Nitro. Okay, let me raise this light a little. So the spur, you could take a look at it. It is quite good. The spur is not stripped. Now, future plans. Now, the thing is with these old HPIs, if you ever worked on them, you would know they have, well, other than many problems, they have what's known as needle bearings in the clutch belt. So this guaranteed will have needle bearings in the clutch belt. What's up, Bob's RC, bro? How you doing, man? I'm glad you're here. He goes, the bearings for sure gotta be changed. Probably, yeah. Okay. You know what, guys? I forgot. I told you we were gonna take a look inside this diff, right? I forgot to take a look inside this diff. So, before we go, I'm only gonna do this one last thing for all of us. We're gonna see if this diff is dead. So this is the back of the car. Okay. Triple H says, how's the differential? Well, we're gonna open up the diff right now. Okay, I told you I was gonna do it. I actually forgot just until now. What's up, Ezra Dalton? I know you've been watching, bro. Don't worry, man. I don't have hard feelings when people don't comment. You know, you're not liable for commenting every 2 minutes. You know, you can, but at least every 4 minutes would be appreciated. Just playing around, bro. I'm just playing around. So I'm going to open up the diff here. This is the rear diff. What's up, Syrup Snake, man? You missed a lot, man. You know, you're gonna have to rewatch the stream, man. This is quite sickening. I pulled out a vintage Megatech electric start system. You know, with onboard operated push button start, man. Okay, but now we're going to open this up. I'm going to open this up. All right. We're going to open this up right here. So, sickening. I must have unscrewed it crooked. Hold on. All right, guys, I am authorized to use necessary force in the chat. I want you to understand. And you know what that means if it just happened. I'm forced to use the necessary force. Okay? The force that is given to me by the power of YouTube. Right? That is quite significant power. Sometimes it leads to fake news worldwide. Sometimes it leads to getting set up. But at the end of the day, what matters is this track power grease and this grease going on to the diff, if the diff needs it, okay? Do you think the diff is going to need some grease? What do you guys think? We're going to need grease or what? So, this is probably the best grease there is, track power diff grease, guys. Okay? Sickening right here. Yeah. Yeah, this stream never gonna get to 100 likes because, like, it's just never gonna, like, it doesn't even matter. But, you know, if it does, it does. If it doesn't, but I appreciate the request right there, man. Yeah. Yes, Kevin Trappin, you are the only one that matters with regards to that name, Kevin Trappin. Okay? So, let's open this up. You guys ready? Wow. Guys, this is a I would say probably a 22-year-old diff. This is probably a 1998 to 2000 Nitro MT. So let's just say 21 years. Let's just assume it's 2000. Look at this diff, guys. It's sick. I'm going to take it out, actually. It's so sickening. What do you think about that? 21-year-old vintage HPI diff. Super clean. Super clean. Let me just hold both of these pieces like this. Yeah. No slippage, my dudes. So I'm going to put it back. And I'm just going to fill it with a little bit of grease. So the thing is, I have the drive shafts. The guy, like, removed the drive shafts and put them in a bag. Like, whatever, they're in this bag. Just trust me, they're in this bag. I'm pretty sure this guy just did not put this Nitro MT back together because, you know, lazy. Pretty lazy. Yeah. So, I got over here some track power grease. I've been using this for like a while now. It's blue, you know. Smells like grease, petroleum product, right? You don't want to lick this, okay? It's pretty severe stuff. Oh, what's up, Tara Curry? He goes, sorry for being late. Listen, man, don't worry about it. You know, NitroGang is always here, you know. But I'm happy you're here, Tara Curry. Let me give you a little update. This is a Nitro I bought during this weekend. You know, the guy tried to murder it. It's basically in two pieces right here. You know, it's pretty bad. He tried to put on a pull starter that doesn't fit, and it led to a bunch of problems. So we got ourselves a murder scene. what I'm doing now, I removed the cooling head, and we got a bunch of goo, which looks like old oil in the motor, you know. And what I'm doing now is we're basically examining the diff in a 20-year-old HPI. And dude, everybody, the diff is fine. It's actually quite sickening. So what I'm gonna do, just going to oil this, you know, whatever, like a little bit. It's, you know, during the video, you're not gonna get the best work done. This is, okay, so we got some grease over here. I'm going to just stick that some bitch right here. Okay. This is very good gear grease, by the way. You know. And I don't know who Track Power is. They don't pay me nothing. I'm basically using this because I got it like in a used RC deal. So, got some more grease over here. All right, I'm gonna grease this bad boy up. You don't need like a crazy amount, because when the RPM gets high, the grease gets flying. All right. All right, that should be fine. All right, that should be fine. Okay, so I'm going to close the diff up now. So that's it, guys. If we spin it, you know, well, I gotta close it up actually because it's gonna fall out of here. It's gonna be a little uncomfortable for me. All right, man, I gotta say, even like the parts, guys, just made a mistake. I used the screwdriver that I use a screwdriver with grease that I have to use for. I need a towel now. Nah, sickening mistake. Okay, hold on. We gotta wipe. Hold on. I used the screwdriver that I was screwing it in with for grease. Freaking mistake over there. Okay. So I'm gonna close it up now. The diff is fine. Really, you know, I didn't check the spider gears inside, so argument could be made as the diff is not 100% fine, but it's a Nitro, 20-year-old Nitro. They don't have that much power to like strip gears. It's not like an electric, you know, Arma. Okay. Later, Mark Brennan, bro. Thank you for stopping by, man. Peace out, okay? I'm going to be here for a couple more minutes. I appreciate everyone that's here. Let me screw this in. Oh. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so let's just spin it. I'm spinning the diff now. It sounds pretty normal. I don't notice any weird things. So we got a question here from Syrup Snake. Don't those use the T15 motor? So the answer is some models do, but this one is the very, very old original Nitro MT. The T15 was used on the MT2, which is a newer model, and then there were multiple variations of the Nitro MT chassis. But to be honest with you, unless you're like, you know, kind of doing research on this stuff, or you really know a lot about HPI, you're not going to make the obvious observation. Now, how do you know whether you got a really old HPI? You want to know the easiest way? You got a 90-degree header. So the really old HPIs usually had these 90-degree headers. Newer ones had more of this tubular black header going on, which is what you want to see. They had them on the T15 and you know, the G3.0. Well, no, they never came. Yeah, I think that, I don't know. It doesn't really matter. T15 or T3.0, whatever. Pretty sure they had. Also, if you notice this one, you know, I didn't point it out before, but you notice the links on top here, they're fixed links. So these are, that's how you know you got like a really old one. Usually the original HPIs, like we're talking like the early 2000s, they had the fixed links, and then later on they went to more adjustable ones that are like turnbuckles, right? Ezra Dalton here, the question goes, hey, Hybrid, would you recommend Revo or Nitro Slash? Dude, they are both very different prices and completely different RC. So if you go in the link in the video, you know, you'll see like A-Main. A-Main has the Revo and the Slash right now. Now, I own the Revo and I've owned the Slash. Many people have bought the Slash and many people have bought the Revo. They are different price points. You know, the Slash is a short course 2-wheel drive. The Revo is like a buggy style monster truck. Well, I don't want to say buggy style. It's not buggy style. So it really comes down to how much you want to spend. You know, at the end of the day, all Nitro is good Nitro. right? But 350 for the Nitro Slash versus about 500 for a Revo. They're not the same price ranges. You know what I mean? Like, I would say the Nitro Slash is sickening. I would pick it up, and there's a link. You know, I don't know if it's like right here, but I highly recommend you get it. You know, there's like a link here for the Revo 3.3 under this video, or if you go to in stock nitros or brand new nitros, you'll see the Nitro Slash. So once again, the best answer, I'll tell you, RC Show Off just answered. He goes, I have both. It's really, the answer is that, you know. Two-wheel drive, I want you guys to understand. You know, sometimes people without much like RC experience, they'll buy like a Nitro Slash and they don't understand that it's a two-wheel drive. I want you to understand a two-wheel drive is fun, but your braking power is gonna be bad. You know why it's gonna be bad? Because you only have two wheels braking. It's gonna be bad. So even if your wheels lock up, it's gonna be bad just because it's a two-wheel drive. It's just the way it is. You know, it's a setup. Okay. Ezra Dalton, no problem, bro. I'm always glad to answer your question, you know, truthfully and with the best experience and opinion that I can share with you. You know, at the end of the day, you really need both, and they're both different. But if you want to save a little money and still have a very good time, I would highly recommend the Nitro Slash. It will not piss you off. And also, you know, the Nitro Slash has good resale value. Like, people sell them for good money. Then, you know, the Revo is a little expensive. They don't sell for as much just because it's a higher starting point. You know what I mean? Like, that just got how it is. Tara Curry, thank you for encouraging people here with those likes. Yeah, we're at 91 likes, guys. So who's here? Give this video a like. Who knows what's going to happen? Maybe YouTube will care. They probably won't. You know, I'll probably get terrorized by someone named, you know, later on something or right there. Yeah, so the next comment here I see is Slayer. So I recently got a Slayer. The thing is, I'll be honest with you, a lot of people, they're hung up on like the Slayer versus the Slash. They're both short courses, right? The thing is, the Slayer is a four-wheel drive built on a Revo chassis. It's completely different. You know, it's completely different. Like, you cannot really compare them. At the end of the day, once again, you need both. But if you can only get one, and you want to save a little money, you know, you're kind of starting out, you want a 3.3, you want a short course design, which is very bashable, okay? You want good parts availability because the Nitro Slash has mostly Rustler parts. It is very good, okay? Now, you know, you can go and get, if money's not an object, get the better one, you know? But the thing is, the better one isn't always the better one just because it's more money, right? It's not always that. It's, once again, your expectations. Now, I don't want anybody to be surprised when they get a Nitro Slash that it's two-wheel drive, you know, because that's what it is. The thing is, it's like a thing where people don't understand that a Nitro Slash is two-wheel drive. You guys, I understand it might sound like I'm preaching to the choir here, but a lot of times people will get this Nitro Slash and they'll be surprised that it's a two-wheel drive. It's like they did zero research on it, okay? Zero. Okay, so that is the HPI. Yes, we need two more. We got 99 likes. Okay, now I already gave my own like here, actually, so let's see what happens if we get to 100. Probably nothing's going to happen, but who knows? Let's test the system. Phil, we got a question here from Phil. He goes, Benjamin Mates, bro. Phil goes, hold on, where's that? What about a Jado versus Slash? Once again, I have a Jado and I have a Slash. They are completely different. Oh, we got 101 likes. Thank you, my dudes. Thank you. So once again, the Revo and the Slash are completely different, you know. Oh, shit, sorry. Jado and Slash. The Jado is a two-speed, two-wheel drive stadium truck, you know, with exposed wheels. It's very good at high-speed driving and hitting the two-speed baby. It's very good at that. The Slash is a single-speed, you know, kind of a basher, like those short course trucks, they parachute a lot, you know, but it jumps nice. And you have short course wheels where you can easily replace them with like whatever, a lot of options in that segment. So once again, the Jado is very fast. You know, you could hit 60 with like a relatively average tune. But of course, you know, if you've just the two-speed engages, you have enough space. The Nitro Slash will legitimately hit almost 50. Like, it will do it. You could do 45 safely. You know, it's completely different. Yes. Oh, Manuel Maldonado said, check your email. Well, I will right now. He goes. Let me check the email right now. Are they giving away something? Oh, yeah, they are. I don't care about that. Alright, we'll enter the win. We'll enter the win. Guys, I'm going to enter a giveaway right now. Ah, crap. There's a bunch of information. Okay, I'm going to enter a giveaway on A-Bane right now. But what I will do is I will guarantee you, if I win it, I will give it away. Okay? I'm going to enter the A-Main giveaway. Go to the website right now, guys. There's a link in the description to this video. Manuel Maldonado just told me about it. So I'm going to enter the giveaway for the RC. And if I win it, I will give it away. Okay? I'm just going to tell you, I don't want it. It's an electric. I mean, maybe I'll think about it. I don't know. But I'm going to give it away. Okay, let's see. They want me to select taxis. Okay. I'm doing this live for you guys. Like, this is, well, and for me, you know. Let's see. I'm going to enter. Submit. They're giving away an electric Max. Okay, so fill out the giveaway for a chance to win. Thanks. Okay. Add another. Thanks for signing up for our special offer. Okay. Oh, man. It looks like you could do multiple offers? I don't understand this. Yeah, so it's an electric. I mean, people like them. Maybe I'll do a video on it, but if I get it, I'll just give it away. Whatever. Or how about this, guys? Maybe I'll sell it and buy a Nitro for the channel, to a giveaway. You know, at the end of the day, someone's going to get something, okay? All right? So I entered, you know, as recommended by Manuel Maldonado. Listen, if they want to give us something for free, we'll just sell it, and if we don't want it, and we'll buy a Nitro, right? Like, that's all what we're going to do. You know, personally, I don't get excited about running electric Maxes, like, at all. Honestly, it's kind of pathetic. But, in terms of, like, technology, I don't mean it's pathetic. It's still a cool, valuable RC, okay? But Benjamin Bates here goes, you should try and do a Nitro conversion. That, bro, is a good suggestion. Actually, that chassis would be ideal. Because a lot of people try to do, like, the X-Max electric conversion, but the thing is, you run into a lot of problems with that truck being too big and heavy. It is actually not a good Nitro platform because no one Nitro motor could actually power that truck. You basically need to get a gas engine for it, which is going to have low RPM. Yes, you know what I mean? Yes. Oh, Terra Curry over here goes, hybrid. I ordered the HPI Bullet from HRP and signed NitroGang. Dude, I do that all the time. They never respond. Okay? I do that all the time. You're going to love the Nitro Bullet. I actually have one in a box right in front of me right now. But, you know, I'm not going to do it right now because, you know, got stuff to do. Kind of hungry. Got to go to Taco Bell. But, guys, I'll tell you. I think the Traxxas Max, the 110 scale, is an ideal chassis for a Nitro conversion. Because it's basically small enough and also big enough to run a regular big block like a Dynamite 28 will be very good in that. Now, people want to go crazy with the X-Max conversion. You got to understand. That's a heavy, giant-ass truck with wheels. No 28 size engine. Pretty much no RTR Nitro single motor will be good in that. Like, nothing will be. Okay? That's kind of the problem. Benjamin Bates goes, can we see the HPI? So the thing is, I actually have it still sealed in the box. I have stuff on it. You know, I'll try to show it to you in a different video, but you know, I got to get the most out of streams, so to say. You know, this is not a channel with an unlimited money supply, right? This is a channel where the main sponsor is basically my day job and most of my Patreon and like viewers, you know, like you. We're not talking about certain other people. All right. Yeah. Manuel Maldonado goes, you need to find 5 more people who own HPI bullets to have a 6-shooter. Now make sure you guys do not tell Alec Baldwin to get an HPI bullet. Because he will shoot you with the HPI bullet, okay? Don't tell him to get it, okay? He doesn't deserve it. So guys, does anybody know how many HPI bullets I actually have? The thought just came to my mind. How many HPI bullets do I have? Now some of you have seen it in videos. The question is, how many bullets do I have? Okay, none of them belong to Alec Baldwin. But how many HPI bullets do I currently have? So Bob's RC goes 2. Manuel Maldonado goes 4. Bro, you giving me extra credit or something? RC later got it right, and RC Show Off got it right. Syrup Snake also got it right. The right answer is 3. Terra Curry also got it right. The answer is 3. So guys, I have an orange one that I've been running in many videos. A sickening one. I have one that I bought on a vintage road trip a while ago with like an aluminum Integy suspension. I'm repairing it right now. It's actually almost done. There'll be a video on that soon. And I have a brand new in-box one that I bought from HRP. So yes, I have 3 that I bought from HRP back when the price was like $330. So I wound up paying like $300 for it. It was a sickening deal. I actually told all of you guys to get it. I told all of you guys to get it, and basically like 2 people listened to me. And then after, they're like, "Oh man, you guys," I had many messages with people telling me I should have listened to you, man. I should have listened to you. Now the price is $3.99, okay? And usually they're out of stock. So, you know, when I give advice, I'm basically giving advice that I would like myself. Like if someone told me to buy it when it was cheap, I would have done it, you know. But you'd be surprised, almost nobody did. Almost nobody did. Okay. Benjamin Martinez, he goes, "I have 7 nitros and 1 gas, all different." Yeah, Benjamin Martinez has a sickening fleet, guys. Actually, sickening. He's if you guys don't know, he's been in many of my videos. I currently have one of his RCs. Did you add the motorcycle you have, Benjamin? The Nitro Fit Scale Thunder Tiger motorcycle. Yeah, I still have to do a video on that, guys. I'm sorry, I've been a little bit you know, delayed on that. Yep. Tara Curry goes, "Yep, that is the deal I got, hybrid." Yeah, man. Best deal ever for that HPI G 3.0 engine. Like, a lot of people didn't listen to me, and then HPI raised their prices. And they were pretty upset over it. You know, in fact, I probably should have bought 2. You know, that'll only take me a couple weeks to make money in terms of reality, right? Okay. Yeah. Robert Gibson goes, "You're nitro rich." I guess you could say that. The thing is, does the rest of the world know what that means? Benjamin Martinez goes, "I never sent him the link." Oh man, my bad, bro. You're gonna have to tell me later, okay? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, okay? Let's not get delayed in sending each other links. When the deal is there, you sometimes gotta seize that deal, okay? Anyway, back on this HPI. You know, there's going to be a long road ahead, but I'm going to fast track this, and it's going to be super great, okay? It's going to be super great. You know, honestly, I don't know if I told you guys the story of what happened when I was going to pick this up. Did I tell you? So I originally planned on picking up a Nitro Racer, which is a very good one, the carbon fiber upper deck. It had an OS engine. You know, the listing was on Facebook Marketplace. I made a deal. The guy accepted the deal, but the freaking guy didn't remove the listing. So like while I was getting ready to go and pick it up and pay for it in cash, you know, the listing got sold. So basically the guy sold it. I know, I was like, oh man, this was like my plan for the video today. You know what I mean? Like, so I was like, well, do you have anything else? And he basically told me I have this. But, you know, sometimes you got to work with what you get, and that is what I get. I would have loved to show up with vintage HPI Racer 2, but we can't do it. What size is the fuel line in the link? Goes paint in the bass. Let me see what you're talking about. The fuel line? Okay, so that is not what you're talking about. Okay, so you want the fuel line. Okay, how about this? I just recently bought new fuel line that I'm using for nitros. I'll put the link later on. But in the description, that's high. You're referring to silicone high temp hose for exhaust couplers, I think. That is to make exhaust couplers, like this basically. This is what I'm talking about. So, okay, let me see. We got a question here from Vic Trong. He goes, "Hybrid, I know you like your nitros as original as possible. What about the AM radios? Would you keep the AM radios?" Very good question. The answer is, and I actually just recorded a video on this recently. You know, this is the live stream, but just before this live stream, guys, I did a video, you know, before this, and I said, with vintage radios like this, the fact is I'm missing the crystal right here, so the crystal's missing. With vintage radios like this, they're basically useless. You know, if you want to run rich and loud, get yourself a FlySky GT5. You'll notice that almost all of my videos, I use the FlySky GT5. Almost all of them. You get like a $20 spare receiver. You get 20 model memories. There's a link to it in the description to this video. And usually what I do with these radios, you know, I'll basically, I'll take like these battery connectors, okay, because like they rust over time. And I've actually had to replace them in many RCs. And I'll also remove the antenna. Okay, so, you know, an antenna like this, you'll be surprised sometimes, like even something like this is highly useful because this is not bent. All right. The thing is also, if you're trying to sell stuff later down the line, you know, for collectability value, you don't want to throw out the original radio, because like people like that kind of stuff. Like these were good radios. I'll be honest with you, these were good radios, and they don't have signal losses, they don't have glitches. The only bad thing is there's no failsafe. So the failsafe, you need the FlySky GT5 at least. All right. Tara Curry goes, hybrid, check this link out. Man, I don't see it here in the stream. Is it here or not here? I don't know. Message it to me on Facebook if you want me to look at it. Okay, I mean, you can message me. I'll look at it. I can't tell here, but I guess you guys are talking about the HPI trophy truck buggy. So, I have the HPI trophy truggy 4.6 actually. It's right near my HPI bullet. So before the HPI price hike, I bought the trophy truggy, told everybody buy it. No one bought it. Legit, not a single person. Yeah, you can't post it. I'll look later, Terra Curry. I see what you're talking about. There's a new Tamiya Terra Crusher on eBay. Guys, I don't think I could deal with another Tamiya Terra Crusher. I have one, and it's sickening. Beyond sickening. I don't think I could deal with one right now. So I'm a little on the overload. I've actually started being more into the 1/10 scale, like on-road segment, just because they're fun. I like them. They're small. They're easy to collect and store, you know. Yes. Syrup Snake here with a question. Favorite RC car and why? You know, that's hard to say. There is no favorite. I like them all for certain reasons. You know, I could say a T-Max is my favorite. Why? Because, you know, easy parts availability. You can't kill it. It's got a 2-speed. It's sickening. The answers will never end. I could tell you, you know, a person that likes RC, they'll be able to find good things about every single RC they own. Otherwise, why would they have bought them, right? Like, why would you have bought it? Okay, like, why did I buy this piece of crap over here? It's an HPI and you can't kill it, okay? Is this my favorite? Not yet, but it will be, okay? You see what I'm saying? Like, I honestly can't even tell you. It's like if you ask a parent who their favorite child is. Well, honestly, if you ask my parents, they'll never tell you me. Don't ask my parents, okay? Yeah, don't do it. Yeah. So the T-Max, I would say all around, in terms of reality, I would say the T-Max is probably my overall go-to favorite. The reason is, it's good at everything. Like, the 2-speed doesn't piss you off. It's good at everything, guys. Like, there's honestly not one bad thing about the T-Max 3.3. Like, there's nothing, you know? Okay. Vincent Laversa goes, how's the Fox? He's referring to the Kyosho sickening Fox. Still got to look at the clutch belt issue that I'm having with those needle bearings. I ordered the regular bearings to upgrade the clutch. I haven't done it yet. That's going to be in the future. You know, done in the future. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Next grid goes, you are every parent's special Nitro boy. Not mine, bro. My parents think these are toys. Does this look like a toy to you? This is a high-performance, vintage HPI 15SS engine with crazy power to weight, you know, specifications. How can that be a toy? It's art. It's a work of art, guys. Work of freaking art. Okay, but they don't understand us, do they? Just like the Electric Armor Gang, they will never understand why we like to run rich and loud, and why you can never kill a Nitro. Sickening. All right. Roger Chevelle goes, Nitro Slash or Slayer Pro? I think we had that question before. My answer was, it really comes down to how much you want to spend. You know, like, it's if money is no object, Slayer Pro all day long, bro. Slayer Pro all day long. If availability, stock status, and, you know, cost is a factor, not Slayer Pro. Definitely not Slayer Pro. You know what I mean? Right, let's go. Yeah. Bubbles RC Shed, that is exactly what I told them, and they told me we don't give a shit, okay? They told me to find a man hobby, okay? That's what they told me. Sickening results, all right? So, all right, guys, we are, yeah.
Terra Curry goes, I have about the same argument with everyone. Pretty much, man, pretty much. Quite sickening, you know. Like, all you really have to do to make a person understand how much power is made by, like, a basic engine like this. Let's say this is a 0.15, right? So it's a 2.5 cc. Figure you take a car. Let's say, like, a Honda Civic, right? Take a Honda Civic that has, like, let's say a 1.8 2-liter engine. Let's call it a 2-liter. 2-liter engine that makes, what, 140 horsepower? Just do a simple conversion. You have 2,000 cc making 140 horsepower versus 2.5 cc making, estimate 1 horsepower. You know, this is the old motor. Pick a better motor for a comparison. Pick like an OS, okay? Where it makes like 2-something horsepower. Pick a better one. And then do the math for them. Proportion, you know, write out, you know, is over of equals X over 100. Do the freaking proportion, bro. And then, the thing is they all understand it because, like, they're probably not good at math. You know, maybe they know Scott Steiner math. You know, Freaks Peaks, 33.5%, you know, stuff like that. All right. Sickening Terra Curry. That's right, man. That's right. So, for those of you that missed what I was talking about before I end the stream, I will give you a quick little show. For those that missed the first part. So, the thing is, I don't want anybody to miss pretty much anything relevant on this show, okay? Because my videos are kind of like run on forever type of things. Like 50 years from now, if I'm alive, I will still be talking about what I'm talking about today. It doesn't matter. Chances are I will have exactly what's in this box. Why not? Can't kill nitro. That's just kind of how it is. So, what I have in this box for people that missed it is an original, never before seen Terra Curry just for you, bro. This is something that almost nobody is aware of. Now, I'm going to show you right here so you don't have to rewatch it. This is a Megatech rapid fire electric start system. Early 2000s. This is the diagram. So if you look at it, this is basically an onboard electric start system for any small block engine. And guys, I have it. Megatech, early 2000s. This is before Traxxas was king, and I guess they just couldn't sue Megatech back then because, like, they were nobody, you know what I mean? They only started suing people like in the mid 2010s. So let me show you inside this box. It will blow you away, bro. This is something I bought a while ago, paid a lot of money for it. Almost nobody knows what it is. That's right, Noodles Racing. Specific power output is sickening. Check this out. This is a Megatech Neo motor, which is like their racing division, brand new. Look at that inside. No glow plug. 0.16, but what do you think about this? This is Megatech's version of the electric start system. Yes, Terra Curry, this is a legitimate collector's item. If you do searches on this, you're not going to get anything, honestly. You're going to get an owner's manual and listing this as an option part. Megatech Rapid Fire 2. So you have the onboard electric start system. Now, I read about it. And notice it says, fits any HPI, you know, basically fits a lot of motors. It fits tons of motors. My plan is actually to stick it onto this Nitro. Guys, I'm not kidding. The question is, how is it powered? I'm going to get to it. So this is the onboard electric start system. It has a metal backplate that holds it together. Honestly, this is very awesome engineering. Like, this is beyond engineering of Traxxas. It looks very well made for a 20-year-old Megatech part, you know. Megatech was a little, like, gimmicky. I will give it that. Let me show you what else is in this box. This is the electric start module. Let me show you what it is. It's very, very sickening. Now, you know how on the Traxxas system, basically the power battery, the battery's held in the electric wand, right? So you got to press the battery on the electric wand. This is called, let me see, Quick Starter Ignition. Read this. Oh man, I hope you guys can see it pretty well. It's probably, the lighting is not very good. I'm going to hold it right here. Quick Starter Ignition, guys. So we have a button right here. You press the button. We have a light that says plug. What does it say? Let me read. Plug heat. So this plug heat, the start button, and a 20 amp fuse. Guys, this is a Tamiya connector to have an onboard battery. You could start it from the freaking chassis. Now, this is not a third channel system like the Team Losi Ross system, right? Remote onboard start system. This is not a 3-channel system. Back then, you know, 2 channels was what you had. Like, people did not run 3 channels unless they had premium radios. You know, back then, people did not run 3 channels unless they had premium radios. Usually, like, some kind of Sanwa system. But if you had, like, even something like this, you could easily run onboard electric start. So, what you have, you connect the battery to this. You know, connect the electric start system. Press the button right here. Boom. This is... Is it heavy, Go Syrup Steak? No, it's super, super light. It is very, 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 very light. This is legit vintage craziness, guys. Like, you're never going to see this anywhere because I'm pretty sure Megatech only sold like 8 of them. So, even if you do searches on eBay, like when I came across this already installed on a brand new Megatech Neo motor, you know, I had to buy it. And I honestly don't even remember how long ago I bought this. But, you know, I bought it. And this system could easily fit any small block engine. Now, let me read here what it says for you. That's right, Terra Curry, it is too crazy, I agree. We're going to test it out. You know, why not? This says, fits Dynamite, HPI, Leo, Megatech, OFNA, OS Max, Tamiya, and Thunder Tiger .12 to .16 engines, equipped with recoil starters. So basically, get rid of the recoil starter, which is the pull start, and stick on this electric start system. Then all you gotta do is figure out how to connect the battery to it. I guess you can connect the battery temporarily, like when you need it. And then this alligator clip, I think, goes to the plug wire, right? Because these 2 wires go to the electric start motor, right? You got wires from the electric start motor. Yeah, it's very sickening, guys. You're never going to see this kind of stuff anywhere, you know. I pulled it out just for this show, guys. Just for this show system, okay? Yes, Noodles Racing, I'm going to read this comment. Losi 10T had the Ross system start from remote. Pretty cool, but too much weight. Exactly. I think this is actually a better system than the Losi Ross system. Because it looks like when you start your Nitro, if you wanted to, you can disconnect the battery. So you actually only have like this module on the car, and it is very light, okay? If you wanted to mount the battery, I guess you could, but the Losi system, you know, they mounted the battery on the car. But guys, don't forget, this is early 2000s. The Losi system came out like what, 10 years ago? It was during the time period of LiPo batteries, the Losi system. This is during the time period of Tamiya connectors. It's not even a comparison. You guys understand what I'm saying? It's not even close, honestly. And this is some of the sickening vintage stuff, guys, that I have. And I am honestly happy to share it with all of you, okay? Very sickening. Yeah. So here's a picture of what it would look like. Right here, they have a picture. So yeah, basically at that time, you know, you had to use a giant battery for it. You know, it's very, very, very sickening, actually. But we got it. Oh, what else is this? For those of you that might have missed it, we have an original Megatech Q series glow plug. So this is a special SureLink plug tip design. It says, I'm reading the back of the plug right now. This is the Christianelli glow plug. Okay, it is platinum iridium. Very sickening. That is a lot of words together for a glow plug. Okay, that's right. Terra Curry should be a shelf queen. I'm going to figure out what to do with this. You know, maybe we'll start it. It's not like the system could really get ruined. You know, if you install it like normally on a normal motor, it'll work. So Joseph Hansen, this is actually significantly, he goes, Joseph Hansen goes, same as the Easy Start system. It looks similar, yes. But the Easy Start system button, right, the button array is not mounted on the car. You know, it's handheld externally, which I will admit is a very good idea. It's a very good idea. I'm not saying this is better. I am just saying that this was Megatech and this was different. Okay, and it fit basically every small block motor. Eric Needs is over here. He goes, my daughter says hi. Well, hello from the NitroGang. Eric Needs' daughter. Congratulations for tuning in to the NitroGang, okay? We all appreciate it. All right. Syrup Snake goes, this would look sick in an RS4. Yeah, man. This would fit, this electric start system would fit any small block HPI engine. Like, that is what it was made for. Okay? It's basically says it right here. Fits any Dynamite, HPI, you know, anything. They didn't claim anything about Traxxas, I see here. So, you know, who knew? Who knew? All right, guys. It's about to basically the end of the stream. That's it. What do you guys think about that? Okay, so license plate, you know, Back to the Future. Okay, those of you that might have missed, you know, we have some memorabilia here. Sports Almanac from Back to the Future. Why do I have it? Why not? This channel doesn't sell or propagandize small little crawlers. Therefore, I can buy stuff I like, right? This is the kind of stuff I like to buy sometimes, okay? Why? So we could all look at a movie prop from the Back to the Future movie, okay? We got a recurring question. I will read it right here. Syrup Snake goes, where did you get the posters? You know what? Years ago, these like posters like this. Kevin Trappin, thank you, bro. I'm almost done. I'm leaving in a little bit. I'm just gonna answer a couple questions here. I'm happy to have you back, Kevin Trappin, brother. A lot of these posters used to be included with RC magazines. Like, you could open them, and there were pullouts on magazines. So all the ones I have are from vintage RC magazines. Okay, today the only pullouts you're gonna get are with your girlfriend. You understand what I'm saying? That's basically what I'm saying. All right, don't tell her I said that though, okay? Yeah, don't tell her. She might not like that comment. All right, but since this channel is basically 99.9% male, it's fine, okay? That's right, off the chicks goes high five. That's right, so. Later, Max Grit, thanks for stopping by. Yeah, Kevin Trappin, you know what? I just might. I saw your comment and I just might. Tara Curry, that's right. All right. Noodles Racing goes, is this your last live stream before Christmas? Probably. Yeah, probably. You know, probably. We will see. We will see. Let's see. Love the stream hybrid, goes Tara Curry. Thanks, man. Thanks, man. All right. All right, so I'm a little hungry now, and time to call it a day. I got to clean up a lot of stuff on this table now, guys. It's quite sickening, actually. So I have a video going. You know, I'm basically concurrently recording multiple videos at the same time. I have a video on this HPI Nitro MT, the one that, you know, the guy tried to kill. So I'm going to continue that video probably after this ends. NitroGang never sleeps, guys. If you want to make Nitro great again, you got to do it all the time, you know. Other than when you're at work, you can't be doing that, okay? And I don't consider this my job, so I like to have fun, okay? Yeah, all right. Merry Christmas to everybody that celebrates, and I'll be back before the new year, and we're going to make Nitro greater than it actually currently is. All right? Nitro Freak, thanks for stopping by. I'll be sure to check out one of your future streams, and, you know, have a little chat there. Kick back a little bit, be a little bit under less pressure. Don't have to watch what I say. You understand what I'm saying? Because sometimes people like to single out certain comments and then take them out of context. But that's fine. Nothing we say is too controversial. You know what I mean? That's right. Okay. That's it, guys. 1 minute and then we will all be out. Thank you so much for watching, and keep running your nitros. We'll see if I'll be in the X Max giveaway. The Max giveaway. If we get the Max, I'll do something. Eventually get donated to somebody. So let's see if it wins. If I win, it'll be great. All right, Joseph Hansen with those NitroGang emojis. That's like personally designed by me. I actually don't know shit about graphic arts design, but you know, I just kind of wing it. You know, what do we do in life? We wing everything, don't we? That's right. So guys, in about a few weeks from now, there might be a very popular, I don't want to say popular, but a special event in New York City. And if you guys want me to go and record it, I will. So it's part of a volunteer group. So every year in New York City, there's a volunteer event basically at night. You go from 10 p.m. to 4 a.m. and you count, you know, people on the streets, homeless people generally. You count them for like the annual homeless count. Now, I've been doing it every single year. I'm going to try to record it this year. So you basically walk around at night in a group of 4 people. They assign you to a zone, and it's called the Hope Count, right? Sponsored by the city. And you walk around from 10 p.m. to 4 a.m. and your goal is to count how many people on the street there are in the cold. To report and then provide them services if you can. And honestly, I do a lot of local community outreach. I haven't been recording it lately just because honestly ran out of memory space on a lot of my cameras. Okay, but I might go. I'll have to ask the people I'm with if they want me to go. But I don't see any reason why we can't be doing it. It's not like any kind of private privilege information. But they send you to some zone, and you better count. No matter how cold it is, you better freaking do it. Okay. And it's a little bit interesting. You can get sent to anywhere. Last time I got sent to a pretty bad place. Pretty bad place. One time I got sent to a park. Had to walk around the freaking park at night. Basically 12 to 4 a.m. at night. It's quite sickening. But yeah, I like that kind of stuff, guys. I don't want you to think I only drive the Prius just to make jokes about buying more nitro. I actually do live that lifestyle as much as I possibly can. Now, at the end of the day, none of our contributions in terms of being eco-friendly actually matter, because we still all use electricity. We still take certain forms of transportation. But what you can do is reduce some of it, At the end of the day, that's the best I can do, So maybe we'll go do on that homeless outreach and make some people's lives better if we can. And usually I found usually you find about 5 people. Now in the bad areas, there's usually cops that go with you, right? It's not their job. They're just there supporting people doing this outreach. Now you got to realize there's people gathering at schools all around the city. We're talking hundreds of people with a lot of organizers, right? And this is a government funded project. So it might be a little bit interesting to go check out what it's like. Just so you guys understand some of the other stuff I do. Right. That's it. Thank you, guys. Merry Christmas. Merry secular Christmas. God bless the Nitro Gang, however you want to call it. Whether there's spirits or there's energy or it's all around us or look at the trees, it doesn't really matter. One of those statements will apply to you, my dudes. So, thank you all so much for watching, and goodbye.